was Pismo. That was the only one that I got you on, and I don't think I told you. I did tell Danny. Oh, dude, I was so fucking bummed, man.
That was a good one too, man.
I was so fucking bummed about that shit.
From what I remember, that was
yeah, because you spilled the beans, dude.
We're
not
out
spilled
there.
the beans. You were letting wild. You were letting loose.
Letting loose. It was a family ride, bro. Yeah, we were as a family ride. We were just fucking talking about everything.
It was Pismo 2022. So that's the only one I was able to rope my homeboy Roach in on, and then we had a bunch of beer left over and food and shit, man. And fair enough. I think it's fair enough for me to call you guys a homeboys now, man.
Right.
Roach
Family.
and through motorcycles, man. That is fucking what I fucking absolutely dig about this shit, man. That's what most people will. Fuck, my eyes watering here. I don't know fucking why.
It's good.
I'm getting all.
Hey, homie, we love you too, dog. We love you too, dog.
Look at this, fucking just watering right now. I'm getting all teary-eyed and shit, literally, man.
The Pismo run was that good.
No, I guess so, huh? Reminiscent and shit, man. No, but that was, I guess, for people, you know, we all know each other. Oh, that's my kid. Don't worry about that one. We all know how we met, but people that are going to listen to this aren't, you know, sometimes the ones just kicking it with the homeboys in the garage like we are right now are the best. There's really no agenda or anything, man. It was just get the guys together, bullshit, rap a little bit, and, you know, talk some motorcycles, see where the fucking conversation goes. But I think it's fair to say that, and you hear everyone talk about it, that I met a lot of people through motorcycles, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but literally I've met each one of you guys through a Harley in some way or another, and that's how we're homeboys now, right?
And likewise with me, with everybody here.
Yeah.
I've known this family from Santa Paula.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
I've
I've known him.
We know just for a while.
He helped me.
You guys.
He's like, bro,
Really?
Can I leave? I'm like,
I'd bring him back some food. He used to be a security guard at the school I was
So
at.
you guys knew each other before?
Yeah.
So reunited? Did you guys recognize each other?
Yeah, we've kind of always been a judge.
Yeah.
His
He grew up with my sister.
Yeah, his sister's always been a really good friend of mine.
No shit.
Yeah.
So I always just knew him.
That's interesting. I didn't know
And
that.
his brothers.
Yeah, my
Brothers riding and
brothers.
stuff,
My brother's been riding for a long time.
Yeah, I know you talked to me about your brother and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got two brothers. I got one that has a Vikla like homeboys right here,
Yep.
and then I have a brother that just has a bagger.
Just a bagger. Thank
And
you.
we're just gonna.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
We're just gonna call it
Hey, that was a compliment to me though, bro.
We're just gonna call them baggers now.
Yeah,
Let's just call them fucking baggers now, man. Honestly, while on that subject, what's your fucking take on that shit? You know, for those of you guys that don't know, Roach usually keeps it real, and I'm surprised that I actually roped him into coming over here and sitting behind this mic right now.
He kind of cornered me. He threw the text out there. I'm like,
It was a
fuck,
group
I don't-
text, bro. He could bow out.
Yeah,
He could have.
I didn't want to be the douchebag. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to say like, nah, fuck you guys.
That's how to do it, then. Now I know.
And I like you guys, so I was like,
That's right.
that's cool.
But that's what we were talking about, dude. Like, you were the motorcycles and friendships and stuff. It brought you out of your shell maybe a little bit more, at least with us, maybe in that sense, you know.
Yeah.
You and I met. You want to tell them?
Yeah.
Dude.
Nah, go ahead and tell
So
us.
when he said that,
Yeah. Well,
do I
we
tell the
met
whole
actually
story?
I will give you kind of the clip notes of it. But I was at Harley, and we were at Harley in Camarillo, and I don't know what you were doing there.
I needed something for an FXR.
Probably me. Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds about
Sounds
right.
legit.
Yeah. And at the time, was it black or was it the
It
green
was
with
the green.
gray?
I had painted green with the flames.
Okay, so I think that is what caught my attention, kind of like right out of the gate. First of all, it was a janky FXR, which it fit the fucking vibe perfect. And then homeboy walked out, boots on, and just fucking like, and I was just like, dog, dope bike. And I could tell your little standoff.
Yeah,
Like, who's this motherfucker?
I don't really talk to nobody. I mean, it's like you come talk to me and then like get me on the show. I'll spit 1,000 words, dude. But I won't go up to anybody and talk to anybody. It's hard to it's hard to explain, man. I'm very social. Once you get me out of that antisocial.
Yeah, but the motorcycles is with fucking Danny,
Hell yeah.
Joe. You and I wouldn't have fucking never became friends had I.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I mean, I don't know homo or anything, but had I not been up to you, being like my dog,
because I didn't talk to him. He came up to me and I was still like, and he goes, "Who did your paint job?" I go, "I did." And he was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Yeah, I'll let you know when I need a paint job. I don't care. I did it. You heard?
Nobody was stoked as fuck
Yeah.
on it that you did fucking paint
Yeah,
it,
fuck
and,
yeah.
all that shit,
Doing your own shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
There's a level of pride and there's a certain level of appreciation. There's more of appreciation
Big
when
time,
it comes
bro.
to that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Most of us, I know you don't necessarily have the space. Most of us do our own work,
Yep.
draw on our shit.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's the best fucking way, only because if something happens, you need, like you the other day, you were just fucking telling me that you were up there in fucking
Lost a motor mount bolt.
in the middle of nowhere, and your motor mount bolt
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
fell out, dude.
I was limping all the way back home, and I just found that one day I normally keep a little tool bag behind my fairing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a sweater behind there. Besides, dude, this fucking iron, this mortar's bulletproof. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna break down. And then I get up there, I'm like, clunk, clunk, clunk. I was like, shit. So I limped back down to a little body shop in the middle of nowhere, right? And the garage is open. I'm like, dude, please, I just need a 17. Please help me out, dude. He hooked me up, dude. I limped all the way home and checked my mount a couple times, and I was like, all right. I hit the canyon. I'm like, all right. Did my first couple of turns. All right, it's not coming off. Boom, smash, dude.
Okay, it'll work.
That's another thing good about the community, though. You know, you stop in the shop sometimes, man, and if they know you're solo,
Yeah.
by yourself, stranded,
Uh-huh.
they usually help you out.
Fuck
you know?
yeah, dude.
I got caught up in Born Free, you know, and needed a rear bolt for my rear caliper that fell out.
Oh, no shit.
And some dude's like, you know what? I got one. It's for somebody else, but I'll give
Take
it to
it.
you. Yeah, take it.
You need it more than he does right
Yeah,
now.
get home. You know,
You're here first.
that's another good thing about the community. You know, with like you said, you know, you meet people and they help you out now with
Hell
this
yeah.
stuff. It's pretty dope.
That's what.
It's hard for people to understand that haven't been a part of it yet. Once they
impossible.
get involved, they're like,
It's
why
impossible.
wasn't I here earlier? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the bug that you get fucking hit by. How long? Let's break it down real quick. Roach, how long you been riding now? Let's just say, I guess let's keep it just to street, not dirt or anything like that. Just street
Okay.
time.
Well, dude, my dad's always been a junkyard guy, dude. So he would.
My
I didn't
style.
have the money to. Everybody had those little pocket bikes that you buy at the swap meet. I really wanted one bad,
Those are
right?
dope, though.
Yeah,
I had
dude.
one.
I would tell my dad, I'm like, dude, I want one. And his best friend worked at a junkyard, and he came upon a frame, a little chopper frame.
Fuck yeah.
My dad threw an Edger engine in it, right?
Hell yeah.
Through that where the blade goes, he made it into a little sprocket. And he built a little chopper like that. And it was a little 2 horsepower. I was smashed, dude. Every now and then I'd go into the driveway and the fucking wishbone would crack, dude. The wells are dude, but that thing was smashing all these pocket bikes. Dude.
That's
So
fuck
I
yeah.
guess you could say that I started riding like anything 2 wheels was like, I don't know, 8 years old.
Young age.
Yeah, and then like my neighbor had a dirt bike, and I'd always take that. My dad would take me to the river bottom, and just like that, dude. And I think the first time I was on the Harley was, I think, 13 years old on my brother's Springer. He's like,
Springer.
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Springer Softail, and engine was all done up and stuff, and drag bars, dude. He goes, just take it around. Where he lived, there was a parking lot across the street. And he goes, just take it. Dude, I fucking took it around like 4 times. I was like, I ain't going back in the driveway, but then I got street bikes after that. And that was
What kind of
pretty
street
fun.
bike did you have? I don't think I've ever even
I
asked.
had
you.
a 600 Gixxer.
GSXR. What year? Because I had a
It
600
was like
also.
2000.
Out of 01. Yeah.
It was super fun, man.
2 round lights in the back, right?
Mhm.
I think it had 2 round lights. You can get back then, man. Did you ever mess, Danny? Did you ever do street bikes?
Nah, man,
Joe,
nah.
did you ever mess with street bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you have?
I had I think it was an 03 954.
954.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Ducati, right?
Yeah.
No, Honda.
Oh,
The
Honda.
CBR 954.
Oh, okay. Dude, when I had them, you can do like undertails for them to get rid of all that fucking license plate
Mhm.
shit, and they had some like crazy ass one for the GSXR and all
Yeah.
that shit. So I didn't know if you had the
I
same
just
stuff.
knew I'd kill myself on that
Dude, yeah.
right away. You know what I mean? I went to go get groceries one day with my now wife, and we left her house, and she lived on South Mountain. And I passed her. She left a little bit before me, and I passed her. We get to Vaughn's, and she's like, "You're selling that thing, dude. You're gonna get it with me? You're selling that thing." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll get a Harley next."
Is that where the FXR began?
Yeah.
Is that where the FXR was born?
I had no choice for the FXR, dude. My brother just called me one day, and he's like, "Dude, I got it, and you owe me this much money." I go,
Oh,
no, dude. You can't do that. Remember, I told you he
You
was
did
trying to
tell
get
me.
me into another financial mistake. I can't do that right now. He's like, I don't care. My house is gonna be on escrow next week, so I need the money by this week. I go, all right, cool. But it was honestly the best mistake that ever happened to me because like my whole lifestyle changed, dude.
Yeah. It's therapy, dog. Like,
Yes.
you said it,
Fuck,
Danny. You
yeah.
nailed it. And you got it. You can talk about it to your blue in the face, dude. But you guys know my life. I got 2 kids under 2. I got a full-time job, a podcast, a fucking umpiring shit. I'm busy, dude, and I'm go, and I'm stressed just like you guys. You guys got jobs. You guys are dads and, husbands and all that shit, dude. And then I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. If I knew what it was, then it doesn't even matter. But whenever I get on the fucking bike, everything is gone, dude. Nothing else fucking matters, dude. For however long I'm on. Maybe I'll think about, a problem I got at home for a second, but I'm figuring out how to resolve that problem. Like I can figure out the world's fucking problems behind the bars of my fucking bike, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, music and just the highway,
That's what I told my lady because we spent the whole weekend in LA. We came back and she's like, "You want to go straight home?" Nah, drop me off, dude. I'm gonna change spark plugs. I'll go for a little ride and then I'll go kick it with the homies.
There you go.
I have to make time to ride. You know what I mean? Because I spent the whole weekend with her and it's my moment and I like doing it by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're definitely more road. You're definitely you've come out of the shell.
Yeah.
I think we all can fucking see that, and I myself. You've come out of the shell with riding with people, but I don't know, man. I'm with you. Today I did a few solo miles, nothing big. I rode down to the place I met them, and then from Neptune's I rode back by myself. But that 30 minutes there and back, or 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back by myself with nobody else around me, just in my thoughts, dude. Yeah, I understand why you say by yourself. It's fun riding with a pack because of the camaraderie and the beers and the laughs and all that.
It's cool, but sometimes it's fucking work itself.
Yeah,
because you're watching your mirrors, you're making sure everybody else is safe and shit. And you're just watching your sides, all the time. So it's work.
Depends who you're riding.
It's fucking work, bro.
When you're with your people,
when you're with
your people, riding
the same people.
Because everyone knows each other. They know what they're doing. You know where you're at.
Let me ask, Danny, how much? Speaking on that, 300 bikes at the Pismo run? Is that?
I think so.
Dog, and you out there?
Normally we fucking take count. Like we have my cousins or nieces and nephews walking around with an actual fucking counter. I don't think we did it this year, but it was quite a bit, bro.
But still, you're in the front of that pack.
There was a lot
pack.
that even showed up towards Santa Maria and then or San Ynez and then beyond that.
Dude, you print out like in Europe too. Like, hey, we're not made of fucking sugar. Let's go out there and ride, bro. A little water. I was stoked. I was hoping it was gonna fucking rain on us, dude.
I was just bummed for like Erica and you for washing your bike so good. I know. I watched it. I just like the best of Erica on that.
All the real ones out there.
Yeah,
all the real ones were there.
We've done that. We've run, all of us. I'm sure every single one of us has run through some fucking rain, wind, but whatever the fuck it is, the fucking dust storms from Laughlin. Same shit,
Yeah.
But it's funny because when usually we have a lot more bikes in the beginning or at the start of the meetup. Usually I was looking on the street like, what the fuck? All right, these bitches is really not going to show up today, and then as soon as we were about to take off, it was just like boom, packs. Like people were like just groups blowing up. I was like, all right, here we are.
Yeah.
I think everybody was kind of like everybody was probably stepping outside the run, just like.
Well, you guys have done it for 20-something years, so people know when to kind of roll up and just kind of.
And not only that, I did have a lot of messages asking, "Hey, is it still rain or shine?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Even if there's 5 of us, we're gonna fucking go."
Yeah.
During Pismo, we did the same shit. Like, "Hey, dude, we're gonna tone it down a little bit just because the city we don't have any issues with the city, So we just were like, "Hey, let's roll up." We didn't have a DJ, but we had some big ass speakers, and it was cool. Man. We still had a pretty good group, honestly, during COVID and all that bullshit. But this last year was fun.
Blast, bro.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Dude, like an event, honestly, a lot of people will sometimes make an event, but not all the time. Like it's always usually about, I'll take substance and I'll take quality over quantity any other fucking day. Like you guys, like Joe, you guys are, I know you just wrapped up the bike night and shit over in Santa Paula, but you guys were doing that shit every single month, and it was, regardless of whether it seemed like it was the same people or a small, it's a place for fuckers like us to just go and kick it and have a beer and be able to bullshit for a night. It doesn't matter if there's 10 of us. We just wanted to go there. And what's the trip is that you said you were exactly.
Hell yeah.
You were going there with your homeboys. Either way, you're like, hey, why don't we just make it a night and we'll invite everyone else to what we're already doing.
Yep.
You know,
Fuck yeah.
and it doesn't matter if it's 15, 20 people, and if it's the same 20 people, it's usually just about the time, the kicking it, getting away. Yeah, we need time away from the kids and the wife and the stress and the this and the that.
Yep.
So even if you get off of work and you go to the local bike night for an hour, or you head up to fucking Pismo for a whole fucking
The
night,
outlet, bro.
it's and however you do that, everyone's different. Like some like Joe used to play softball and shit. I don't know if you guys have vices or things outside of Harleys anymore.
I still play ball. Bro.
You still-
Thursday
I don't
nights
play.
I do very.
Okay,
I'm let off a lot because of the bikes. And
exactly.
The the events and all that shit.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I try and go out and promote and do what I can, on my side of that. But ball is my life too. I like
Okay.
it, but not to that extent anymore.
Yeah.
I play Thursday nights, bro. That gets my jollies off. And
Yeah,
like,
plus I'm old, dude. I don't fucking get me running out there around all that shit. I'm old and fat, dude. Like, it just ain't for me anymore.
3 ibuprofens before the game and 4 of them after.
Yeah.
I play softball on Fridays.
You
but
do?
Yeah, I play softball, but it's
With your wife, like co-ed?
No,
Because Friday's
it's a co-ed, but since because of her work, we never know what her schedule's like.
Gotcha.
But I play for my job, and we made a team, and all my cousins play on it. And
Out here in Ventura?
Yeah.
Shit,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, we
I should
have
just
a
go out-
blast,
Dude, you should just tell me when you're playing. I'll just go out there and take a little 12 pack.
There you go.
I'll just go out there and talk shit to you a little bit.
First year I did it.
We should go out there, dog. We'll ride the bikes out there.
First year I ever
Park
did
right
it.
behind the home plate.
I'm down for that.
Our
yeah.
team, we lost every game. But
Oh,
we had
man.
so much fun because we would just get fucked.
Yeah,
We didn't
dude.
care. Like the other team actually wanted to play, and they would get frustrated because they wanted to play us. We're like, fuck you guys, dude. You guys suck. Poor sports, talking bad shit, right? So this team, like, they actually want to win. So some people like get butt hurt.
True.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, it's just a game, dude. And I know the concept. I'm pretty good. I guess I am, but I don't care for it. At the end of the day, I'm like, dude, this is dumb.
You know what? Like you said, bro.
The competitive.
Anything Monday through Friday
Yeah.
in Ventura, you
Yeah.
gotta have fun, bro. That's what you're out
Yeah.
there for.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, people want to win and everything. That's fine and dandy, but at the end of it, dude, win or lose, you gotta have fun. It's
Yeah.
it's
That's why you're
softball.
doing it. That's what
You're
doing.
gonna win a sweater at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then if you want one, I got 30. In
Yeah,
my,
I
do.
I got 30
Dude,
in my fucking
You want okay?
closet.
So you think it's bad on your side? You're
you're
playing-
the
Yeah,
man.
you're a hump.
you're playing with guys, and then you see it across the field from other guys on the other team, maybe occasionally from the guys on your team. But me, I'm on the fucking field being an umpire, and I get it from both that
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
and fucking that side.
You make
dude.
one bad call, everybody's talking bad shit.
It doesn't
to you.
matter, dude. When it's damn, my kid's going for it tonight. When it's a close call, think about it. When it's a close call, there's always one team that's pissed and one team that's happy. It doesn't
That's the way it
matter.
goes.
That's the way it goes.
Mhm.
Close call, the team that I called for an advantage or favor of them, they're like, oh yeah, whether it was a right or wrong call, you got some people that are going to be happy and some that are
But
going
the
to
call
be
has to be fucking made.
the call has to be made. That's it.
That's what people don't understand. A lot. People. You've been out there a lot. You've played ball. You umpire. I know a lot of the umpires and the guys out there. You know the guys that have played and been out there. They're different. You know what I mean? As opposed to the newer guys that actually come out and they're real competitive. Like some guys that have been out there might give you shit, but it's a joke, and they're just like whatever about it.
The
You know,
newer guys,
some
yeah,
are
but you'd
like
be surprised.
pissed,
The fucking
you know what I
older
mean?
guys, dude, the fucking cats, that's just their life. Like how Harleys are kind of to us, and that's our life in the riding. That is some guys out there, that's them softball.
So, I know.
And I mean, they have. Dude, have you seen these guys run?
Yeah, dude.
Joey's like, I got a
They
bit
got
for you,
10
bro.
bats. They
Yeah.
got 4 gloves.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then
Dog.
they have illegal bats and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a funny one, right? So our first game, it was me and my boss. My boss was all day was talking mad shit. He's like, "Oh, Eddie's gonna buy the 12-pack the next game, right? This guy's gonna suck and this and that, right?" So we go and he was pitching, and dude, he first pitch, fucking pull a hamstring, right? He's like,
That would be
I'm
me,
out.
bro.
I'm out, right? I'm out, and I'm like talking bad shit. I'm like, you fucking idiot. That's like every talking shit. Fucking ball goes by me. I go for it. Boom! Hamstring too, right? And I go to first base. Boom! I pull it. And dude, it just kept fucking up. I still can't recover from it. And then my thing was, it's like, I don't really care for softball. You know what I mean? It's not my sport. The next day, I go to Palmdale to go practice dirt biking. So I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to ride my dirt bike. I'm like, this is dumb. You know what I mean? Why am I doing this, dude?
Some guys have a more passion for it,
dude.
man.
And I come home and I tell my wife, I'm like, dude, I can't believe I fall on my dirt bike all the time. I've gone through 3 accidents. I've gone jumped 3 times. I've been hospitalized like 12 times. And softball almost took me out. This is fucking dumb.
Yep.
That was fucking awesome.
I'm like, this is dumb, dude. I don't even want to do this anymore.
I'm still out there now to hang out with, to see the guys that I saw out there for a long time. Maybe one of these Fridays I'll check, because I don't
Dude,
umpire
it's
Friday.
fun.
I umpire Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays is all men. Thursdays and Fridays is co-ed. But Tuesdays and Fridays, man, or
It's fun.
or I need to get out there on a Friday. Maybe umpire you or something.
Yeah.
Hey, let me know, bro. I'm off on Fridays.
Well,
I'll be there.
that's what I'm saying. Are you still playing? You're
Yeah,
still
we're
playing
still
right
playing,
now, right?
and it's funny because I got all my cousins, dude. They're gangster as fuck. These girls are, and it's like they're all tatted all up in the face, and all my guy cousins come, and it's funny because like you definitely see my family out there. My family, like the other players are like, fuck, who the fuck are we playing? You know, we're gonna get stabbed. It's just a game, right?
Friday nights are good times, dude. Friday nights are co-ed teams, family
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is fucking for. I would actually, that'd be kind of cool. I've been trying to tell my wife that we should get on a co-ed team. Maybe we're gonna have to get. Maybe
Oh,
we
that'd
could
be cool.
fucking.
Great
Maybe we
one.
could do
Start a
something
team.
like
Santa
that.
Paula has a very mellow Friday night league, and I'm thinking about putting a
Team together.
team together.
Let me know then, because
That'd be
I've
good,
been
man.
wanting to get like my wife out there or something, just to chill,
Sure.
have a drink,
Yes.
you know,
That would be fun.
have Roach
I'm
out there
not jumping on that one,
talking
dog.
shit, you know?
Listen, bro,
Yeah.
I want a chill team, bro. That's just out there to have fun.
It's been a
Dude,
long time
that's-
since I played, dog, but I'm down to play.
It's fun, dude.
It's a good time.
It's fun.
It's just like the Harleys. You ride the Harleys are the activity of the sport, but you really go hang out with the boys or
Yeah.
hang out whatever and just kick it, drink a beer, catch up with people. You know, we as fucking people, we as humans need that shit.
I don't
dude.
get FOMO about the ride, dude. I get FOMO about the boys kicking it at the
Yeah.
rock store and bullshit and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Seriously, bro, you miss out on
Not
that.
him. Not him. This was always about like just like, are we leaving yet? Are we
Yeah.
going yet?
Yeah.
There's
I
not
get
much of a
ADHD,
yeah.
but I've gotten better, dude. I think what it is like I just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
He's
I just
been rolling
wanna be
out
on the
quite a
bike.
bit lately.
Yeah,
cool,
dude.
bro.
That
Okay,
that
good
last
on,
bike night, you know what I mean? I rarely go to bike nights, and if I do, I'm like in the corner just drinking my beer.
So true.
I'm ready to go. Here it is.
Unscrews the light bulb. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the vibes are good though.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
there's
And
no
so I
bullshit,
told
bro.
my lady, I go, hey, I'm gonna go to bike night. And my homies are hosting it, and she's like, really? You're going to bike night? I go, yeah, let's go. We'll take the dog and we'll have dinner. She goes, wow, that's different. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't do that. And I think what it is I'm always just out, just me and my brothers. You know what I mean? That's what I enjoy to do. I got it that way I could ride with my brothers. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
my main thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I didn't wake up one day and say like I want to do it because I saw some guy and they look cool on it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to ride with my brothers. That was my main thing.
Yeah.
And if it's not with them, then I don't know. It's not as
That's a
much
good
fun.
question,
Yeah.
actually. What's Danny? Your reason? What did you dive into a Harley for? Like, what was kind of your?
my grandparents raised me. You know, we
Yeah.
talked about this before. My
Just
grandpa
bred
raised
it
me.
into it.
Yeah, like for sure. Like, honestly, I was young and shit. My grandpa had us, changing oil, like the simple stuff. We were young, 13, 12, whatever it was, and changing oils, brake pads, like the easy stuff while he's doing everything else. And if we got in his way, he would say, "Hey, get the fuck out of the way." You know what I'm saying? But
As he should.
yeah, of course. But for like my brother and I, our 15th birthdays were only 10 months apart. And my grandpa's like, "Hey, we rode dirt bikes before." And then he's like, "Hey, on my 15th birthday, he's like, let's go to the garage. Jump on my bike. I'm gonna jump on this bike. And if you could keep up with me, then you can ride my bike whenever the hell you want." So of course, it was evening time. I took off down fucking towards Peg out to the workers, Limonetta.
Yeah.
And he's just, and that fool was hauling too. Though. Grandpa was like, "This motherfucker's not gonna ride my bike whenever he wants."
I said that, but not thinking he was gonna do it.
Let's see. And if he does, he can ride whenever. So and actually, we kept up, and he's like, "Right, cool, take the bike whenever."
So 15.
We're riding Harleys at fucking high school, man.
That's dope.
Fuck
It was
Yeah,
good, man.
I remember
Good
that.
times. Yeah.
You were always on
Good times.
Harleys.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah.
times, man.
That's dope, actually,
fun,
man.
man.
I guess I wish if I could go back, put myself into it at that
Yeah.
early of an age.
It was fun,
At my I guess my life choices and my direction and my path and
different.
shit were not necessarily, in that order, I guess. I was fucking with a different crowd,
Yeah.
you know, being a smart ass,
Well, so
being a tough guy, whatever.
Bro, I believe me, I grew up in the chipmunk shoulder, man. And my grandparents raised us for that purpose, and they got us involved in bikes and all the other stuff to keep us out of that.
yeah.
You know, so they try to keep us as busy as we can. That's what happened with the dirt bikes. Right when they took us in, I was like 8 years old when they took us in, and there's 5 of us. So right away, my grandma started getting the girls busy. My grandpa keeping us, me and my brother busy with anything. Here's a dirt bike. Here's this. Here's that. I'm gonna take them over here. I'm taking them over there, and that's how it was.
That's the best way. And it's funny, isn't it an interesting take when it's like most people will look at bikers or think bikers or people that ride Harleys and think it's like, oh, they're bad people or they're a rough crowd or rough around the edges. And we
could be.
We can be, and we probably look that way for sure. But it's a trip when you like most of the time where it's like, listen, I was rough around the edges, but I got introduced to motorcycles or I fell in love with these things, and it kind of just like made me like forget about the dumb shit.
That was the outlet.
That was the outlet. Yeah, it was before instead of banging and fucking trying to just, what you looking at me? You looking at me? Fuck you, you know. Instead of being that, then my focus and attention was on kind of something else, you know. So it's interesting to see how that shit works, man. I know we're rough around the edges. We are. We're some.
Well, you have to be.
We're tough still. I mean, shit, you know, but.
I don't even think that comes from Harleys. I just think it comes from our day and age and
upbringing,
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, it's good to have. I mean, we could be all of us could be nice as fuck until we're not. You know what I'm saying? It could be. And for me nowadays, it takes a lot more than It takes a lot more to be pushed, and buttons got to be pushed several times, and it's all right. Motherfucker, I gave you too much.
Yeah. Well,
and that's just being smart.
You know,
and your head on your shoulders, bro. With you when you have too much to lose.
Yeah,
you know
of course, man.
That bills a bit.
That's right.
There's a time and a place.
Exactly. Consequences. There's a lot more consequences. Man.
Absolutely.
We're older now.
The thing is, we don't forget either. Yeah. So there's a time and a place.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that's I
when
take
it's
that
just
on
me
the
and you, nobody else around. Right?
Forget about it.
Yeah.
I think about it, like I've been down a couple times, and that time I was down, it sucked because I was hurt. I couldn't really work good. I couldn't do shit, and then my bike was down. So I think now when I see people doing stupid shit, and they're like, "Come on, ride your shit." I'm like,
"Come on, pussy!" Like,
I'm like, I know what I could do. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna pay my bills, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta pay my bills. I gotta build my bike after. So I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's cool. I see people doing stupid shit. I'm like, been there, done that.
Yeah.
I've been 60% reckless.
Yeah.
40% experience, right?
That's it.
I've been there, done that, and now I'm just like, I don't know if it's maturity or I can't afford it.
That's
it's learning from your
mistake.
60%.
Yeah. It's learning from the times you ran out of skill.
Yeah,
you know that's what happened in those cases. You ran out of skill.
No, they just want to.
Oh. Yeah, dude. That is called life, man. You gotta fucking learn from fucking life and take shit away from it. And if you don't, that's when shit isn't necessarily all flowers and daisies and shit.
Yeah.
You know? But the older we get, the less fucks we give, but also the wiser that we are. You know?
That's true.
You said that was like the best thing, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we were quick to go. I don't care. I don't need to hear about it. I don't. Before, I mean, I still do. I care about my friends and stuff, but I tell my wife now. It's like, I'm like, listen, it doesn't have. She'll tell me about maybe other people or other situations or what they're. And sometimes I need to hear that, and because I need to, whatever, pray for them or talk to them or reach out to them. So sometimes I need to hear that about what's going on. But other times when I feel like it's my wife just telling me to let me know, and it feels like gossip, I'm like, hey, stop. I don't need to know about that. Like, it has nothing. Well, first of all, it has nothing to do with me, so I don't need to waste my energy, my time, or any of that shit on even hearing about it or anything. Who showed up?
Fucking Erica.
Erica's
here. That's her lady right there. There she is. Oh
man.
Fucking put some boots.
A party up in here now. Here she comes.
Rocking that cowboy jersey there. I like that.
Yeah. You're okay, I guess.
Here she comes.
What's going on, Sarah?
Hi, guys.
What's up?
How's it going?
Grab some chairs. There's some chairs back there.
I'm still Angel.
Going nuts. But
man.
what the fuck was I saying, man? Erica came in and fucked all of our
Where's your
cheese.
wife?
Inside. Well, at least we didn't. Cause I mean, you were talking about like not giving a fuck and about gossip and bullshit.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just sideline like, hey, just hold up.
Yep, exactly.
Hold up, we're good. I understand what you want to talk about, but
yeah.
It's just draining my energy.
And the
Energy
not giving
vampire.
a fuck, I think, comes a lot from
That's
like,
it.
if you can't say it to me or do
Mm.
something, you know, I don't care.
They
You know what I
won't.
mean?
They won't.
We grow older, and it's like you don't dip into the, like you said, the cheese and shit. So
What I want to
easy.
hear is
It's like,
I want to hear where I can either A, be of help.
Yep.
Like I want to know, like if you're gonna tell me something where okay, what can I do
To resolve it.
to be of assistance, to
Yeah.
make either the person better, the situation better, whatever the fuck it may be. What can I do to resolve or be of assistance? And if I can't be of that, maybe some support. And if I can't be of that, then after that, if it
Yeah,
hasn't,
yeah.
I don't need to know about it. or
Yeah,
fuck it.
you know what's
Exactly.
like lately? There's some, I think we were talking about earlier. I'm not saying any names or who or what, but there's certain people that do things that they're being sneaky, and that's probably gonna be my pet peeve. Like they think they're being super sneaky. They think you don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like how to explain it. It's like you think about it. It's like it boils your blood, and then like, do I fucking consult? Do I hit them up right now, or just hold back, think about it a little more, and then try to talk to them about it and like resolve it,
Yeah.
or they just like not say nothing at all and just let it fucking fly.
Every
You know,
situation
it's
is different,
hard,
man.
bro.
Every
It's hard,
scenario is
man.
fucking different, dude.
It's hard.
I'm on the other. I am the person. If you guys don't know or paid attention or recognize it by now, if I got something to say, I'll say it. Now, you know, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I've learned over the less fucks and more experience portion of my life to not have to fucking say something on everything.
True.
But
That's what I'm learning.
yeah. So I've learned that. But I mean, if I've learned that, and you guys, audience, whoever thinks, well, he still fucking vomits in the mouth often. Well, then imagine how I was before. Then I was a really opinionated asshole. And I never try and be like, when I come across with someone, I try my best to at least put myself in those shoes. I try to look at both ends of the sword, you know, and usually one side makes more sense to me than the fucking other, you know. That's how I
try.
approach a fucking, you know, scenario.
But you love it or hate it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
be
If
you.
you don't want to listen, bro, you don't listen.
You just gotta be you
It's a
100%.
free world.
Yeah.
bro. And
Fuck what everybody says.
that's
Just
what
be you.
That's what I've respected about you since I met you is you're you. And you're you.
I don't know how to be
no
anybody
matter-
else. You know?
But no matter what, bro, like, there's people
You'd be surprised,
that
though.
change,
Some people
you know?
do.
People
Yeah, I
change.
guess.
They get
Yeah.
around certain people and they'll change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're you.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
and that's
all these guys are themselves
yourself.
all the time. You
Well-
know, most of the guys that are around us and stuff are
Yeah.
themselves all the
And that's
time,
true,
bro,
man.
And it's good.
Honestly. I think
It sucks
in
when
our
you get
area.
someone that gets around somebody and they change. Bro.
Yep. And we're in our area, dude. Honestly, like all the friends that we actually have and that we share, some fucking solid people, man.
yeah.
We have some fucking
Yeah.
solid
For sure.
ass fucking friends,
Yeah.
man.
I don't care who.
There's
what
people I've met out
think
there
about
along the
me,
way,
bro,
though,
you know.
in the Instagram world and anything else, and they're friends, they're acquaintances.
Yeah.
I call friends that I label as friends, and would be like you guys, like homies. Like,
Yeah,
you know, I
homies.
refer and I call people everyone homie, or I say, "What's up, homie?" Like, you know, I kind of throw that term around, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a lot of friends. I was actually talking to my wife about this. You know, you got your crew and you got all the one up homies and all that stuff, and of course Erica and all. You know, and we're all family now in that
That's right.
sense. Roach, I know you got your boys that you know that. I see fucking lighting fireworks and M80s at you. Crazy action on your Instagram, you know, like.
Fuck yeah.
But I honestly, I was thinking about it. I was talking to my wife. I'm like, I got a lot of close homies. All of you guys, like right here. But I don't really have like I have childhood friends, 2 of them, but not where we're like constant communication. Like, how you doing? Where you at? Hope life's good. And I got to do better at that myself. Like, there's 2. It takes 2 to fucking tango and shit. But I'm also a little bit like Roach too, where like I bought this fucking 60, 70-year-old house, not because of the house. I wanted it because I wanted some space and I wanted my compound. I like my space and I like my
This
room.
shit's fucking dope,
You know,
man.
I'm like Roach in that sense, where I'm like a little bit. I like going out and hanging with the boys and being that way, but I do not mind being just at home, chilling by myself. Yeah. I can sit right here in my garage and watch this TV and smoke and drink and play with my tools and clean my. I don't know, dude. I can just.
That's me
I'm
too, to be
content.
honest with you.
Yep.
Like even the one up crew, you know, a lot of them are my cousins, and
It's
we're
just
family.
Family, yeah.
You know, and even a couple of the guys that aren't family, they're pretty much family. They've
Yep.
been along for the ride. You know what I mean? But I'm the same way, bro. Like
Yeah,
I could go home and I could sit at my pad, bro. Sometimes I'll call my buddy. They're like, "Hey, come by here." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be right there." I'll shower up, bro. Next thing you know, dude, I'm chilling. Watching
Never
TV.
make it.
They're like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I took a shower. Sorry, bro. I'm good."
You got
You know what I
someone
mean?
next to you. You don't want to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I love my space too. I love my home, bro. I'm comfortable at home. If you want to come have a beer, bro, I'll open the garage. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just have a beer. But
You got a
I
cool
like my
spot because you got that like garage right there on that
I got
cul-de-sac
my
shit.
garage
Yeah,
in
you
the
got a good spot.
cul-de-sac. Like I'm good. You know, I know all my neighbors. Like
That's cool.
we're good.
That's
man.
what's dope right there.
These guys have been by. You know,
Oh yeah.
it's chill, man. We're out there 8 in the morning having beers before the rides. You know, and
Yep.
everyone's linking up.
No, that's what we
Good
do, man.
times,
That's
man.
what the fuck we do. Man.
Yeah.
Where's the next fucking ride?
Dude,
I want to do a 1K. I don't know how you guys feel about that shit. But that's a long mile. That's a lot of miles. Dude.
Honestly, I'm down.
I'm down to do one.
I'm down.
He
I
just has to
can't-
stop for
I
gas
can't
every
do-
30 miles.
I can't do one doing.
It's all
I
right.
can't
dog.
do one doing 90 with my 5-speed. And
No,
only
I
get
know.
about 70 miles to a tank.
And you don't have to. I think for me, the
My
point.
bike's good run 90, but it
You know what I always tell people
Well, where
though?
I'm at.
It's like there's people that have been doing rides cross country before us, and they've been doing like crazy
with-
choppers.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
yeah. My
cross
bike will make
country,
it. My
so-
bike will make it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I always tell myself, it's like if they can do it, why can't we?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's no reason.
our ancestors,
Bro.
you know what I mean? This is what they built. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why can't we do it? You
There's
know
no
No,
fucking
I'm,
We
reason.
I'm
definitely
down for
fucking
that.
do it,
I've
yeah.
definitely been wanting to do
I've
that.
done that. Like, I haven't gone cross country, but I rode in the fucking Beaklaw, Utah, in the snow and the rain,
Yeah.
and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm ready for it.
Love
Dude,
it, bro.
a 1K is 1,000 miles in 24 hours. That's what it is.
Let's go.
And the last one that I did, and the only one that I actually did, it was in 20. It was a few months after the pandemic started. It was like in June or July. I think that's what that says, somewhere around there. But it was a few months after
Oh,
that shit,
fuck
so
yeah.
nothing was open. So like you're up, like
That's the best part, dude.
Exactly.
There's nobody on the road.
So like the best thing to do to social distance during that part was to get on the fucking road and
Go.
social distance.
Yeah.
And so that's what, and it ended up turning out with that ride. It was like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna go, and it started off with like 15 fools. We're gonna go, and then like 2
That's
months, I
even
can't
better,
make
though.
it, and then by the time the morning of came, it was like I think the day before it was like 6 or 7. Then the morning of, there was 3 of us that fucking showed up at the fucking gas station, dude.
and that's even cool, you know what I mean?
That's
So
cool.
I'm down
For me, it was
1K.
better.
I don't want to be like I don't want to try to do like the fastest 1K.
No.
No.
I just want to be able
Bro, I'm gonna be on my
that's
fucking
what I'm
feet, though,
saying.
dog.
Yeah.
So
Let's
really
roll.
cruise,
Nah,
like, I'm
I don't
good.
believe you.
I think you
I don't
know,
believe you.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Fuck this
Unless
guy
I
too,
carry a
man.
5-gallon on my back of my bike, bro.
Hey, bro, it's funny because like Eric and all them will get on my ass because like, hey, you always say, all right, we're gonna take it easy, and then here I am, fucking 85, 90, brah. They're like, you fucking did. You said you take it easy. I was like, well, you get on it and you start riding. You're like, you start off kind of chilling, and then all of a sudden everything just fucking feels good. You're like, I'm
When
gonna
you
fucking
ride,
go a little
you
bit
ride
more.
where your bike's natural, you know. And
Yeah.
my bike, like I said, 90, I'm good. Like I'm about $3,000, 3,200, dude. It's cherry. It's running balance. It's perfect right there. But
I have the 5-speed too, man.
I'm
It's like-
also, if I could fill up in Santa Paula, I
You
need
guys are
gas
all
by
5
Buellton,
speeds?
you know.
So,
Oh, that's why you have to drop it down a couple for me.
Yes. Like for Ray, like if you're 6 speed or if you're riding with us, like you're gonna catch yourself in between gears and shit.
No, I know exactly
No,
what you mean. 'cause
he'll
see
ride
that
us
fucking-
5-speed a lot.
That
bro.
fat boy right there.
That's
That
fine.
fat boy's a
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
5-speed.
That's right.
And I've done it, and like I've gone to Frisco, I've gone to Arizona on that thing,
Yeah.
and I've gone with a bunch of guys that are on baggers, fucking 128, 6 speeds. I mean, fucking giant engine. And I've done it with that, not hauling ass, because I know the limitations basically of that shit. You fucking wind that thing out at 35, 4,000 RPM for fucking 200 miles.
Sure.
You're fucking doing fuck yeah, you're
Fucking it up.
killing that thing, dude. So when I did go and do that trip, we were going, one of them was to Frisco, and they were pissing up there, just like I guess I would expect them to. And if I was on my bagger, I'd probably be running in the same
Right.
way. But honestly, I was back there doing like 80 the whole time,
Yeah.
and it was comfortable. I
Yeah.
wasn't getting crazy, and
And just cruising.
I think I pulled up to them like 6 minutes behind them or something stupid like.
Yeah.
By the time they were all done, like waiting for the gas pumps, I pulled in with no weight. Like, you know, because there was like 20 of these dudes, like, you know, trying to fill up at a gas station. So, yeah, the 1K thing, man, it's not, there are different things that guy has done, which I think is really cool because the Ride 1K, he has these different records for like female rider and male rider and fastest time, most miles done in 24 hours. There's just different kind of records that are kind of posted, and then obviously people have the opportunity to break them. But you can do what you're saying, hoe and haul ass, and try and do it the fastest. I'm not trying to do it for that. When I did mine, I left at 4 a.m. and I was back home at 11 o'clock at night. It was literally
Really?
all day riding.
Yeah.
And I slept in my bed at night. I got up early
Not bad.
and I rode all day. I rode to Arizona. Flagstaff was a turnaround point,
Oh, yeah.
but I
You
rode
got to
through
see shit.
Jerome. I rode through Sedona. I rode through all these fucking
Hell
spots, and I was right here back in my bed in my fucking room
that's
at 11 o'clock
all
at
in
night.
one day.
It was a 19-hour total
That's not bad.
turnaround trip, and I fucking rode all day. And we could have done it faster, but we stopped and maybe we ate a little bit longer, or you know what I'm saying? We took a little longer at the gas station or something, you know. But it was literally just an all day fucking ride, and I was back home.
Oh, yeah.
So if you plan it like that, where you can like take like the 395, I'm thinking like nice fucking route up through Mammoth, maybe hit up through like Frisco, come back down the 1 or something through Cambria. Now that's a little slower, but I mean you can do like a nice big loop where you're right back home at the end of the fucking day, and you just did 1,000, 1,100 miles.
I'm down.
So, or just turn and burn, hit fucking a place, go hit a destination really quick,
So
1,000 miles out, stay a night, but then you got to come back. That's the fucking problem.
So when
I'd rather do it just in one shot, dude.
Yeah, 500 miles out, 500 miles out,
You
500
said-
miles back.
So what
Stay
I,
a little
so what I
extra
hear is
time
that Garage
and let
Life
the
is
bike
planning
cool
a
down
1K
and
real
stuff.
soon.
We are going to, yes.
Let's do this.
It's on my calendar.
I'm down, bro.
Which one?
The
Yeah.
Garage Life is
I don't know when.
planning a 1K.
Right. I mean, if we're gonna do it, you probably want to start thinking about doing it soon. Otherwise, maybe wait, because it is gonna get cold. It's fun, but you know, you're gonna depending where you go.
The ride out to Zion one time, dude. My hands were fucking on fire, but it was because they're cold.
So cold. Yeah. What's the coldest you've ridden in?
Shit, it was snowing and everything when
That's
we rode
cold.
there.
I think it was like 30 degrees.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I remember like that ride to Zion. All I could see is my boy Josh's fucking tail light and the divider. And I was like, wow. And I was the only. They all had like full face helmets, fucking fairings and shit. And I was on my Vitra with half shell and sunglasses. And all I could see was the tail light and the barricade. And I was like, fuck, well, if I'm gonna go down, it's gonna be like now, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna fuck. What I'm gonna do? It's fucking hailing, snowing.
Did you even
raining.
get to see
When-
Zion? Did you even get to
No, so
see the?
well, the thing is, that was right when we get into St. George, and it was coming down so bad that we actually pulled. We stopped under one of the bridges, the overpasses. We just stopped. We had a chase truck with us. They had their heater full blast. I was like, fucking, dude, warm my fucking hands up, dog.
The stop sign,
yeah.
you're reaching your
I'm
hand
like,
inside the
warm
truck,
this
right?
shit up, dog.
Fuck
So
this.
we peeked it for a little bit, and then we stayed the night in timeshare at St. George, and then went to Zion. And at that time, the snow had stopped. Like the snow was still falling off the trees and shit.
Wow,
That was beautiful.
That was probably beautiful. Then.
You know what I do
Beautiful, bro.
when I start losing feelings in my hand when it's cold? I just touch the exhaust.
That's one way to fucking do it.
You know what? What I'll do though, you'll see.
Yeah, you'll
my
see. Yeah,
My hands,
I'll be doing that.
my hands on the head of the engine. I'm
Yeah,
like chilling like
I'm
this.
doing
you
that
know?
too.
I'm like back and forth, you know.
I do that a lot.
Tricks of the road, man. You
Got
gotta
to,
find
man.
tricks of the road. I'll give you a. If you don't, you got a fairing and all that shit, but you can still do it behind the fairing because you got a room. You know where you stuff your sweater. Hot ass days. You pull into a gas station. Bring a bungee with you. You strap a fucking pack of ice to the fucking T-bars right there,
Yeah,
and you just let that fucking water come and run
Nice.
back fucking off you.
That's
You
a
just
good one.
strap your fucking shit
that's
to
a
there,
good one.
and you're cool for as long. After a while, you're just gonna have a plastic bag flapping in the fucking on the fucking bars and shit. But
I think.
You got a fucking mister on your bike.
yeah, I learned that one on the road, dude.
That's
I
dope.
was fucking Prospect Life.
Yeah.
Another fucking Prospect man was fucking mobbing. Didn't have a fairing. All he had was a backpack or something like that. That's what he was using as a fairing or whatever. And he put the fucking bag of ice right behind his fucking
Dope.
backpack. And we were in like 105 degree weather, dude.
Fuck.
So it was fucking hot, man. And that's what we were mobbing in. And I was like fucking mobbing next to him, like fucking genius, dude. Like, it's fucking so simple and effective, dude. And he was, I mean, fucking only lasted in 105 degree weather. He was only had it for like 20 minutes, but
Yeah,
he had fucking
Fuck
something,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
my brother always
Modelo, please.
Modelo too. My brother, he has a Vicla, and one day he was going out
What
to
year is
Vegas. I think it's like a, I don't know, 06 Road King, I think, something
Okay.
like that.
Oh yeah.
But he went out to Vegas. He just got fucking a match under his ass, and I'm going to Vegas, right? Threw on his little quarter helmet, little jockey helmet, fucking bandana, smash it, right? He hits the desert,
Oh,
fucking
that's
hot as
fun.
fuck. He's like, look, I just wanted to get out of there, like, hauling ass, dude. He's like, it's dry heat,
Yeah.
dude. That's different. You know what I mean? And so he remembers. He always says that he was smashing. He was just trying to get there quick. You know. and some guy in a gold wing just passes
Call me
cruising.
It's a Mexican thing, man. We call each other mijo.
He's all Bradley's like, what the fuck?
There's a guy umpire and he calls everybody mijo. And I hear that. He calls fucking guys that are 70 years old. You know?
You start, my boy.
That's just fucking hilarious.
Hey, riding in the heat though. No
Yeah,
joke.
dude. So this guy in the gold wing, I guess he had like tubes going to his fucking helmet. So the guy's just cruising, right? Just my brother's like, doing this, like, fuck you. He was so bad, dude.
I'll tell you what, man. I fucking ride to Waffle or Vegas at 80. It feels like it's forever.
Yeah.
It feels like forever. Like,
Well, you
let's fucking go.
I've done it.
Come on.
I've done what you've done.
It does, bro, because you're just in the desert.
It just feels like forever, bro. It's fun when you're riding with people because you're fucking around with them at the same time because it feels like you're going 20. There's nothing there. At 80, you're just like,
yeah.
Like, what's up, dog?
Yeah. But I've been there where you're doing it with ape hangers, no fairing. After a while, you're just because let's be real, Dan. With fucking ape hangers, you are a parachute. No,
Yeah, you're fighting
fucking,
that shit.
You're a fucking kite.
and
dog.
you are a fucking kite. An ape hanger with no fucking fairing, that's what you are. You are taking on
You're getting
every.
beat up.
Hey, you
get
get a good
fucking
core.
beat
You'll get
up.
you're getting beat
No,
up, dude.
It's funny, bro, because Josh, when we were coming back from Utah, he's like, "Hey, bro, let's switch bikes." Like, he has dyno with the fucking fairing and shit on nothing. All right, I'll try it out. Let's see what's up. So I jumped on his bike, and him and his lady jumped on mine, and they were riding, and he's like, "Fuck off." I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "Dude, fuck no."
There you go.
You know that shit's fucking me up, dog. He's all like in the wind.
You know what's funny?
It's true. Though. Even
That's
my dyno
more.
without the windshield, bro.
That's more
I
like very
feel
makes a
it.
fucking difference.
Oh, it's a
nothing
game
like
changer.
the apes, but I feel it instantly. Bro.
It's a game changer.
Yep. Game changer.
Yeah.
But when you grow up on that shit, you don't know anything different, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I jumped on his bike, I was like, "Fuck, this little fucking fairing makes a big fucking
Yeah.
difference."
If you can just protect your dome, if you can get the wind off of your face, where
Bro.
you're not like holding your neck, fucking to
Oh,
like
yeah.
fighting it, that is a game changer right there. And then if it gets off your chest, even better. But if you can get it off your head, where you're not fucking straining your neck to keep your head forward, you can
Dude.
ride for so much
So
longer.
I just started wearing a fairing. I started wearing a fairing. Who the fuck wears fairings? I guess I do. I just started wearing a full face this past couple years because I was riding back and forth to Glendale Harley or Santa Cruz Harley when I was going to work. And fuck, what a fucking difference, bro.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Yeah,
fuck. I don't think
welcome.
I'll wear a half shell if I'm in town, like a little short putt, depending on the weather and shit. But the full face helmet, gosh damn, you motherfuckers.
Hey,
Nobody told me secrets before, bro. That
everyone-
thing's fucking,
So your long runs, that
That
you're
shit's
saying right
dope,
now,
dog.
like Laughlin.
yeah.
My dad used to have little apes, you know, on his
Yeah.
bikes and shit. He'd get a piece of plexiglass because he never had windshield reminders. Like, fuck this. He's like, fuck, dude, I'm Ferrari. Fuck this shit. There's a piece of plexiglass, bro, with some little, like,
Zip
clips,
ties?
you know?
Zip ties.
Zip ties
Zip
on
locks.
clips.
And
Put it
just
on
put
his
it on his
14
fucking
inch
bars?
apes, bro, just so he could get there. I used to make fun of him, dude, but
Smart
now I'm thinking, I'm like, dude,
smart as shit,
dude,
dude.
he'd get there, dude, clip those things, dude, take it right off. It's like,
That's-
dude,
that's
you are
what
the
I'm saying.
smartest
You mean our
fucking
That
asses
man
makes
are
alive, bro.
fucking
It's
difference.
like,
Why can't we
Right,
do
so
that?
for you and your
Well, we
apes, like
can't.
if you were making that
We're just
ride,
fucking bitches.
do something little, just
I
clip on there,
think
bro.
everybody's
Yeah.
too caught up
Yeah.
like, I gotta have legend suspension. I gotta do this. I gotta have the Saddleman seat. I gotta have the badass fucking fairing and all this. That way I could do all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, the guys before us had none of this shit, dude.
None of it.
Yeah, and
None
they
of it.
used to do
You know-
it, and they used
you-
to smash.
You know the
dude.
name that was the best performing suspension for years? It's still available today. Progressive.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Progressive. That
Progressive.
was
Yeah.
just a name in the game,
Yeah.
and it wasn't it. And they had some other shit. My father-in-law gave me some shocks, and I didn't know back in the day. I think they were some I don't remember the 970s. I don't know what the fuck they were.
The 420s or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that,
They
right?
had fucking
490s. There you go.
whatever it is that he
Yeah.
gave me, dude. They were fucking $800 shocks that he gave me. That's what they fucking had back available to them, and they weren't even rebound fucking adjustment. Point being is that a lot of this shit you could go and fucking rip. And Roach, when I met you, your ass was on some fucking progressive fucking janky ass.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and you
I didn't
did
give
it.
a
You were
fuck.
just fucking out there like, well, it's gonna let me run this hard. I'm gonna run this fucking
This is
hard.
what the fucking road to Utah.
That's what you rode to Utah?
Fuck, yeah,
Yes,
man.
gangsters.
The shitty part is people used to buy
That's
those
bad,
progressives
dude.
and then cut the
That's
springs to lower the bike.
To get a blower?
So you didn't
Yeah.
even use them.
I know. Times have changed
You know
though,
how
man.
it is, man.
Times have fucking changed.
Hey, I
dude.
still run the progressives. My rears are progressive piggybacks.
Yeah.
They're the 974s or 975s or whatever. They're the step down from the top ones right now.
Okay.
The new ones just came out and they have the hind joints in them now.
Oh,
So they're not.
they're not
the hind
so.
joints, so
Yeah, they
can
can
Oh,
roll
yeah.
and move a
which
little
is
bit.
a lot better.
Yeah. I think all the new ones are coming. I know when I've got my Legends, they that's a feature that they had on them. And those RWDs, look at, they're still sitting in that fucking box.
Oh shit!
One of these days, I will put them on, brand fucking new. One of these days, I'll put them on, and I think those have them as well.
My pops, I just got him a full face, got him into the full face. He saw his buddy go down, and I
It's a
said, "Hey, get a
difference,
full
man.
face."
It's a game
Get a
changer,
full
man.
face. I got him a full
Oh
face. for
wait,
Christmas.
I know
Bought it for him.
Simpson. I know Simpson.
Yeah.
Also Simpson.
I ran a Simpson. I got into my accident on the road glide. After that, I bought a Bell. I bought a
So
Bell race
Simpson on the accident
car. Yes.
saved you,
Great
obviously,
helmet, great
obviously. And then you just didn't go back to the Simpson. Went
I
to the
went
Bell.
to the Bell for
Okay.
a little more comfort
Have
and
you-
things like that.
That's only Simpson have you worn?
No,
Rhodes?
I had a lane splitter, and that saved
Was
me
it?
for my last one.
Okay.
But they're not that comfortable, right?
Nah, dude, that's
Yeah.
They're not.
And
bro.
that's where I'm going with this. And
So-
you,
so
what,
I-
what
so-
have you?
so-
Only the Simpson?
I just barely got into it, right? For full face. So people are like, dude, that's a loud fucking helmet. This I'm like, bro, going from a fucking half shot to that.
Yeah.
But you have the
I'm
Ghost
in a fucking,
Bandit.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Speed bandit.
Yeah.
From
Okay,
yes.
it is loud.
Speed
From
bandit.
that, and that's where I'm going with this is because I just bought
Oh, that's right.
the fucking Shoei.
Yeah.
I've never considered. I never thought I would. I never wanted to. I never thought I'd spend
It's
that much
comfortable.
money on a fucking helmet.
Yeah.
And when push comes to shove, at this point, you guys have been in your accidents. You were on a fucking built or whatever, and shit, right? They all saved you, and I really think that if I went and bought one of the ones for Cycle Gear, their brand, it probably saved me in that helmet and that fucking go down, right? But the difference is how quiet and light and
Yeah.
fucking comfortable it is.
Damn.
I tried on the Simpson. It
damn.
didn't fit for my dopey loppy fucking head. But I wore the fucking what are those ones called again?
lane splitter.
The lane splitters. Okay,
Yeah.
I have that one and I wore that and I was fine with the music and all that shit and I could hear. It's a fucking I'm like, okay, that's why it's $800?
You know what's
Okay, I get it.
I'm gonna tell you a funny one. So my lady got me that helmet for Christmas, right? The mod, the Simpson mod, right? I was like, man, that looks cool. And at the time, nobody was doing the mod. So I was like, I want the mod. I want it. And it barely came out. She got it for me for Christmas, right? I go to my brother's house. I'm like, yeah, dude, let's go for a ride. I got my new helmet, right? He's like, looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. And he has the Shoei too. And we go to a ride. I think we went to that at the Harley, that one event that we just did.
End of summer.
End of summer, yeah. We
Oh.
went there, so we're going there, and then all of a sudden I didn't clip on the clip right, and it just boom, the clip went out, and then the next clip went out, and next thing you know, the freaking visor just it was like the second ride, and my brother's like, he's laughing, right, and he goes, yeah, American made, dick.
Oh.
Yeah, he was laughing,
Yeah.
and he was should have got a show.
The two that you guys are running are car helmets. They're not bike helmets.
Yeah.
The Ghost Bandit and the Speed Bandit are
Yeah.
bike helmets, so they have a little more angle. They're quieter.
Yeah,
It's a little different.
And they look
But-
dope as fuck.
yeah.
I mean,
digging it, dog.
they have a look.
I like it.
They have a look to them, all their own. That styling cue, of course. I've never ridden with one. I considered one just when I just recently went to go buy this because I'm attracted to the look of them.
Yeah, of course.
But I got a fat face and a fat round head and shit,
No, you
and
don't.
like yes I do. And that, and that I don't know. It fell
look
into
aerodynamic, though.
Yeah, fuck. Aerodynamic. That's why you're the host. Keeping it real, dog.
Okay.
But
Good purchase.
I'm, it is my head, and I have spent more than that. I mean, the fucking shocks that I have sitting up on the shelves cost me the $800
Yeah.
that this fucking helmet cost me. I don't know why it took me this long as a rider to think that. Why not spend equally
Yes.
amount of money on something? Now, again, the safety factor, I think it's going to do me okay. Go down in an accident. That one or the Shoei or the Bell, I think they're all going to do their job because they're all rated.
Yeah.
You only get that fucking sticker if you're DOT rated or whatever.
Mhm.
So I think they're going to do their job. But then what separates them is the quiet. This one, it's just quiet, it's light, and it's fucking comfortable. Like, Everything else is fucking secondary. The style, I don't give a shit. I don't have to see it. You motherfuckers have to see it. Like, I don't fucking see it on my dome,
Right.
you know? So, if it's comfortable and quiet, I'm 40 now. That's not part of giving less fucks about what it looks like and being fucking comfortable and shit, you know?
Yeah.
If they got that Levi denim stretch pants, I'm getting those before I get
So the first step.
You don't see no racers wearing the built helmets and shit either.
No, they're all wearing like
They're all wearing-
Array or Air or whatever. How do you say it? Array, A-R-I-E or
They're
A-R-A-I.
wearing
Yeah.
good helmets, bro. And
Yeah.
there is some better. Yeah, it's DOT approved, but it's
There's better.
some are to the minimum quality. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This thing's gonna protect you at 180 miles an hour plus. The other one's gonna protect you at 120.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not doing buck 80.
But in reality, though, you
No,
know what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
get it, yeah.
It's
But
true, man.
the extra, okay, I would have spent on, what does this fucking
It's like-
Simpson helmet cost?
Like almost $100.
No,
I was
like,
like
the Ghost
400.
Bandit. The Ghost Bandit's $540.
Holy fuck,
Depend-
okay.
Well, I guess I had the discount when I bought mine.
Damn, yeah.
The Ghost
Okay,
Bandit's
so
$540.
then
Yeah,
for
speed
540, shit, I don't know that I would have spent 540 on that one. But for an extra $250 basically, I'm totally good with the comfort and everything else that motherfucker offers, man. Like, I think now that I spent the money on it, I'll be sold for a lifetime now. That when I'm ready for another helmet, it's a long term. Because fuck, man, my helmet, my ass, and my hands are the things that are, and my feet,
Yep.
Those are the fucking things that are fucking on my bike 100% of the time. The fucking wheel, the tires, the fucking extra bolts and the nuts and the fucking ARPs and all the other whoopie bullshit is not as important as my seat, my fucking hand
Be
position, and yeah, exactly, dude. So
I was stubborn. You know what? The thing is, I was stubborn as fuck for a long fucking time. Only because Grandpa is. You know, Grandpa's like, fuck that, dude.
my dad was too, though.
When I was back in the day,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the whole,
yeah, yeah.
So you get all
You
fucking,
have that.
so you get all fucking prideful and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it just like he did. And then
Yeah.
oh, this fucking sucks.
My boys count on me because my boys
Oh,
are
yeah.
only 9.5 risers.
Yeah.
They're only like 12 and a half.
Yeah.
But that's
They'll run
that's
14.
evolving, though.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
but dude, this is what I like.
Back in
This is
my
what I
day.
like. No, it's not even that. It's like this is what I'm comfortable with. This is
Yeah.
what I've always ran on all my other bikes. Like,
Talking
what I
about
like.
talking about those helmets, dude. Honestly, I just recently, I'm not sure what the fuck changed with mine, but lately I've been getting like a lot of fucking like wind is coming into my helmet. I'm getting fucking debris and shit. I'm like, what the fuck's
You're
going
not
on
going
here, man?
fast enough.
I'm all,
It's the helmet shape, bro. It's the helmet.
Position your head,
It's
too.
the
You know
helmet
what I
shape.
mean?
It's
like,
the
no,
helmet shape.
no, actually,
Yeah.
Roach.
It's the helmet shape.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
you
It's
see,
not made for.
yeah.
It's not made for. a
Comes
bike,
out.
It's for a car.
That's what. Look at this shit.
Oh,
when my
shit,
head
yeah.
is in there, dude, there's really nowhere for air to come. Like
Mine's
it's
all
just
hooked
built
up like
different,
that, though.
dude.
Damn.
It's
Mine's
just-
all hooked up.
Yeah, that's way fucking different.
And the inside of it is lined
I don't
very
think yours
good.
has all that.
Nah, fuck no, dude.
No.
Goes
Yeah, like
back
all
to
this
Mine's
inside
open.
of here is
Mine
open,
is
right?
It's all over.
Exactly, just like that
So I
one
get,
that I have there.
lately I've just been like getting a lot of fucking
Nope.
shit.
This shit is fucking. That's what makes it so fucking
Wow.
quiet, dude. Is because it's got
It's
all
fucking-
this night. Bingo.
Fucking moon helmet.
Mine
Yeah,
actually-
that's it.
And they even
Hey,
have
that's
it-
we're gonna patent that shit. We're gonna make some helmets. Called the moon helmet.
and it even has a cutout for the earplugs.
Yeah, that's the thing
That's
for your
mine,
ears.
mine has all that shit.
All
So the
that
first
shit.
step is your helmet. Obviously, you know what I mean? Gotta protect
Gotta-
the vocal, right?
Yeah.
But next thing is fucking some leather pants, dude. Dude, I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro. My last accident, man.
Like
that's-
full leather pants or chaps?
dude. Full. That's when I went down this last
Tommy.
time, which you already heard.
I don't want to interrupt, but let me see you roll
Chap
out
ass,
next
dog,
ride
not
with
me.
some leather pants, bro.
Yeah.
They talk to me about it.
Yeah, huh?
Do you have leather pants?
I'm going to. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Well, that last
We gotta
accident,
see that.
the last accident that I had was when I was with the homie Dave, right? Which he told you I was being an asshole, right? So I went down and I lost my fucking butt cheek, dude.
Oh.
When I went down, I was scraping. I was just on my back, just. So I was, dude, my ass cheek was hanging out, my jeans. All I had was leather vest, my boots. I got up, dude. I took off my helmet. I socked myself like 3 times, dude, to make sure I was still alive, right? I was on the side of the road like that, right? So we're on the side of the road. We're waiting for my lady to get there, and then some guy pulls up. He was leathered the fuck out, dude. My ass cheek is leaking, dude. I have pictures of that shit. It was bad, dude. So this guy comes in, full leather, right? He pulls over. He goes, "Are you okay, man?" I go, "Where the fuck were you 10 minutes ago when I fucking went down, dude? I could have used your pants." Dude. That shit, fucking. Oh man,
Road rash is no joke.
No, it's not.
dude.
You got a good case
That's
of
the
it
been down
joke,
on the
dude.
street way too many times, dude. With
Yeah.
dirt bikes, just
Dirt bikes.
That
stupid
gravel, dude, just fucking
Ain't no
eats
joke.
you up,
Yeah.
man.
I
And
got
that's the
pictures
thing,
of that
I've
shit. I'll
wadded
show
up
you.
in the dirt, dude, so many times, bro, and just
Ate up ass cheek.
you
Yeah.
pop right up like this guy said. You wad up in the dirt, bro. You fucking flap. You wad yourself up. You pop right back up and get on the
Good to
fucking
go.
bike, bro.
Yep.
You fucking
All that
hit your
adrenaline.
dick on the dirt road,
Yeah.
dude. You're fucking, oh man,
It
it
ain't.
hurts, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. Knock on
It
wood.
hurts.
Yeah, knock on wood. Thank God.
Knock on wood that I have not, in my time of years, I've been down, but nothing extravagant.
That's knock on
You know?
wood. I'm still here. You know what I mean? I walked away from a few.
I got
Yeah.
3 under my belt.
You got 3?
Yeah.
Let's keep it at that, bro. No
Yeah,
more,
I'm
man.
done.
No more.
Yeah,
done,
let's not
dude.
play this 9 lives fucking
Yeah.
cat bullshit, man. Let's see how
That's
many
not
we got
fun,
in us
dude.
type shit, dude.
One of them was my fault. The other wasn't, but still, it still makes you skeptical, bro. You think twice about a few
Damn.
things, man.
But what's that saying, dude?
That was a good
Fuck
chunk
around,
of
find
ass
out,
missing,
right?
dude.
Hey, you guys thought I was fucking around, dude.
That's a good chunk of ass missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and that was like the worst spot too, because I couldn't take a shit for like 4 days. That shit hurt, dude. And the worst part, and my lady being the nurse, right? So,
If I was your homie, I would have brought you a little bubble ring, bro.
There you go.
dude, and it's like it was so bad. My lady had to hook me up, right? She's like, I was stubborn. I go, dude, I'll be fine. She goes, no, it's gonna get infected. It's bad, dude. So you got to do this. And I was like, fuck that. I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Throw some lemon on it and some salt. Dude, she hooked me up with a whole list of 1, 2, 3 of what like to take care of my shit. Thankfully, she did, dude, because fuck that
You
shit
can get
hurt.
staph. You can get some nasty
Yeah,
ass shit
yeah,
from that,
dude.
dude.
And it was funny because, like, I don't know, a month later we're at her parents' house and I got like a cut, right? She's like, all right, let's go to the restroom, and everybody was outside barbecuing, and you could hear our conversation from the restroom, right? When she was cleaning up my cut, and she brought out number 2, which was like basic water spray, right, for my cut. She goes, here, I'm gonna spray this. I'm like, no, not number 2, not number 2. No, that shit hurts. Dude, because fuck, dude, that was the worst, man. Road rash, that ain't no joke, man.
It's horrible.
Fuck yeah, I mean, you know.
I'd rather have a broken bone than
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
It
All day.
burns. It
Fuck
itches
yeah,
probably.
Horrible.
The worst spot too is on your ass, dude. I'll tell you what, you
Your ass
never.
and your back.
Yeah, your ass and your back, where you can't reach it and scratch it. You know what I mean?
The ass does
Oh,
not
man.
sound
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Ass and back, bro.
You'll never appreciate taking a shit ever again.
How many
But-
broken bones? How many broken
I
bones?
think I got my wrist once, my fingers twice, and my arm once.
And you, Joe?
Broken bones, couple fingers, my left wrist, and my finger.
Damn.
I never broken bones. Like again, was knock on wood on a bike. Only broken bone I had was fucking snowboarding. I was like a first day trip, dude. Let's see, I was.
Two Mexicans on snowboard.
Yeah, Mexican. that was probably my
Come on,
first
bro.
fucking cue.
First on this.
That should have been.
We could try to be white as much as we can.
That
We're not as crazy as these dudes are.
Should have been my first fucking sign. Thank you for pointing that one out.
Oh, shit.
Maybe like oh damn, who's is that one?
That's Josh.
Oh,
Who's that?
My brother Josh.
Ugh.
That's a tough one right there.
that's a gnarly one right there.
That fucker. He got thrown out of a fucking sunroof.
Shit.
man. Damn. Yeah, no. Holy shit! I rolled what? A few times. Where's that on the 126?
No, the 58 out there in Tehachapi.
Oh shit!
Ew.
Fucker.
That's fucking crazy, man. He's still breathing.
He's still up and going, man.
58 is a deadly fucking road, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19. I was young, dude, and me and my homeboys took a road trip out to Colorado. My buddy's cousin, he was a pilot for Delta. Fucker made pretty damn good fucking money.
Fuck yeah.
And he rented out like this badass cabin in like Copper. It was like in Vail, dude. It was in Colorado, in the fucking Rockies. It was like the shit. It was like the best. It would like dump at night, and then it would be sunny during the day. You wake up and just be fresh powder. It was that type of fucking condition. So I had been snowboarding a little bit. I took a little bit of a liking to it, although I probably, Mexican, yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that. But I started taking a little bit of a liking to it, and so I was looking fucking so forward to that shit. Me and my homeboys mobbed out there. It was like 4 of us road tripping out there, fucking having a good time. First fucking day, dude. I was like an hour into that trip, man, and I just hit this stupid. I went up this stupid little hill, and I wanted just to like hit. I wasn't even doing anything stupid, just a stupid little like go up this way, switch back this way, and come down the other way. And I just caught a fucking edge. I just fell. I eaten shit way fucking worse. I just landed in the right spot, and that shit just snapped like right down to the fucking middle. And that was the end of my trip. That was it. They had to bring me down on one of those fucking sleds and shit coming down the hill. Had to put me in one of those. I had to take a flight fucking back home. It was the worst, man. It's totally. And then for right here, because I broke it above my elbow, below the shoulder, right in the fucking middle. They can't cast it. Yup. They fucking give you this stupid little sandwich fucking thing.
I've had a hairline fracture. They're like, just take it for your body.
That's it. I'm like, that's it. And they're like, that's it. Unless you don't need surgery. You don't, because it was a clean break. It wasn't broken in pieces and shit. So it was like it's a clean break. So now it fucking grew at like I think I remember them saying like 12 degrees is like the limit or something. But it grew at like 10 degrees off. So like when I go put my hands like behind my head, I'm laying on the floor. This arm doesn't reach the ground no more. It just fucking flops up there in the fucking air.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's all fucked up, dude.
It's like this.
Dude, is that like your elbows like that?
Well, I still got metal pins in here, dude. It's like the next one.
I didn't even know what the fuck I was looking at right now.
I was like, what the fuck is that? Huh?
No, what happened on this one was my sister's birthday, and this one like Kobe and Shaq were like the top, right? They were like the tag team. And I told my cousin, I'm like, it was my sister's birthday. We're out in the front in the garage. We had that hoop out in the garage. I grabbed the ladder. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna dunk it, dude. I don't know. I was probably like 6 years old, right? Dunk it off of the ladder, and then the ladder fell. And instead of telling my cousin, we're kids, dude. Instead of telling him like, dude, pick up the ladder and like put it right here, I tell him to go call my mom. The fucker never came because it was a cake. So I'm hanging there for like a good 15 minutes. I got tired and I let go. I landed on my elbow, and then you just hear this thing.
Oh my god!
Ruined my sister's birthday. She was so pissed. She was like, my hands all hanging. She's like, you ruined my birthday.
How old was she?
She was like 13. I was like probably like 6 years old or some shit.
We're gonna have to call this live podcast, dude, the life of rope.
Dude, it's like everybody always remembers like either I was in trouble or I was in the cast, dude, as a kid, man. It was just me.
This is how we get Roach to fucking talk, man. We put him on the podcast, get him a couple beers and shit, man. And
Start talking shit. If I don't start making fun of somebody, I just start making fun of
we don't like people. I know. That's how we fucking bust each other down, you know? That's how that shit rolls. Hey, question. I'm gonna ask you guys.
7 inches on a good day.
Oh.
On a good day.
I'm gonna have to confirm that with your wife. That's one of the ones I'm gonna be like.
No. I pissed her off last night, bro. She's gonna give you the wrong answer.
It wasn't a good day.
No. Pissed her off. Don't do that one, bro.
You got on her last night.
Yeah, man. She's pissed off. I took her out to Mastros and I still pissed her off.
Damn.
Yeah, we were talking about that shit. Fucking Mastros, man. Good fucking. Hey, we had good tonight though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chips,
You got
fucking
that
hot links, some fucking beers. It's a good fucking time tonight, man. I'm glad you guys fucking came over and accepted the invite and shit, man.
Appreciate it.
Got to do this shit. Probably we do it. This right here. This is the first time we've done this shit. But man, you know, fucking come over. Bring the Erica's gonna just fucking Erica. Just gonna dump on in. Jump in.
Propane tank. It's kind of cold out here.
I know.
I'm about to go stay the one from the grill.
Hold on. There's not one from the grill, but there may be one. I don't think there is. So you could either trick this one right around the corner, which I also think is empty, so it does do no good. Or B, go to Smart and Vinyl and exchange it.
Turn on one of the bikes and
or turn on your bikes.
Ride your bike, turn it on, and just let the
I'll go
gas
get
burn.
one. I got no fucking problem.
Turn on the barbecue and stand by.
We'll
What's
get
up?
one.
What's up?
What'd you do today, Erica?
Sagebrush.
Sagebrush, you were out there?
Damn it.
Hot damn. Yes, I was
Were you
out
not
there.
out there? How come you hit me up? I was out
No
there.
shit.
Were you?
Dude, sagebrush
I rode the
is
bike. I was
shit.
out there riding the bike today.
Hey,
Oh,
you
you
give me
know
a
what?
sagebrush, bro. I'd show up at 10. Right? Till 2, dog.
We left not till 4. I've never stayed when they opened the doors for the band.
For Ben. Oh,
I've
dude,
never
that's the
stayed until
best.
today. It was pretty dope.
Sagebrush is the first place I met you.
Sagebrush?
No
Yeah,
shit.
when I came out and you're all with all your homies and
Really?
you guys do your thing.
Fuck, I don't even
Yeah, you're
remember.
like,
Ah.
he was like,
I know, bro.
you want to hit this? I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Guys,
Girlfriend on the
see, we're
side,
good
she was like, you
people,
don't even
bro.
know this guy.
We're good people, bro. Fuck it, dude.
Sagebrush, that's where you met him way
Yeah,
out
the
there.
first time, dude, I was on the FXR, man.
See,
Yeah.
fucking talent. Huh?
I
That's crazy. Huh?
remember.
I mean,
Share your joint with you.
Fuck yeah.
that sound
Okay,
right.
bro.
Sound about right.
I don't remember. Like I said, I show up at 10. I don't leave till 2 or 3, bro. I'm wasted.
All Joey remembers is looking down and say, "Nice leather pants."
Nice.
I probably saw his FXR. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think you remembered was your cousin, the one on the black one.
Okay.
He was the one that was like, yeah, I've seen your bike. We were up there at Sagebrush
Yeah.
and this and that. I was like,
You know what?
oh, that was
Because
was
he
you
had
guys.
bikes, and I dipped out of the bikes for a couple years.
yeah.
About 2014, 15, I dipped out of the bikes and just started getting back into it again. I laid low for a little bit.
Dude, it's hard. to
Got
get
rid of
out.
them, and it was,
Yeah.
you know, just focusing on kids. And
Did you guys see that they're having a Born Free in Texas right now?
Yeah.
That's actually going on this weekend. I
Oh
think.
shit.
Yeah, there's a Born Free going on out there. They took it from that took it from here. Like it's not
Yeah.
going to be here,
Yeah.
but they took the show out there and put. I'm
Traveling.
curious. You had to see what the exposure was like, what the turnout was like. You know,
It's
and
gonna be
shit
big.
like
I think it'll
that.
be good.
Everything's big right now, man.
I think they'll get a lot of like that Tennessee, Georgia, and a lot of that shit going in there. But
Yeah, I don't live over there, you know, obviously, and I haven't traveled over there, but I would imagine that the scene itself isn't what it is here.
Well,
So
it's
you
not.
yeah, no, of course
I've
not.
been out there a couple times the last few months. Obviously, I was going out there and stuff, but a lot of the bikes I would see were like a lot of like old like
Yeah,
Dyna wide glides, you know. A lot of even like big wheel baggers still status,
Wow.
like
I haven't seen a
like
big old
the,
bag.
the affliction type dude, like white,
Yeah.
white affliction type wearing dudes.
Yeah.
You know, those are the,
it's
those are a lot of, no, really, those are a lot of
that's
bikes
what's
that I saw.
out there. Yeah, out in
And I even
Arizona.
thought, I was like,
that's,
dude,
that's the shit that's still out
if we showed up like with a few of our bikes out there, people would be like, dude, what?
there. Then we're the
Fuck,
fucking
bro.
yeah. Then yeah.
We're the yuppies.
no,
No,
yeah.
dude, they would be like,
We're the
holy
minority,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
really.
They'd be like, wow, dude, like this is where it's going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, you're
you know,
right though.
I mean, not you know why. I'm not like I'm fucking answer all, but here it's so fucking diverse and it's so populated and so thick that it's around us everywhere. That's why in SoCal we can find every style and genre of bike. I can go to the fucking rock store and see
fucking
everything today. I mean, I could sit there for an hour and I saw a fucking raked out old school chopped up FXR. I saw a fucking Moto Guzzi. I saw a fucking.
You stayed there for an
Hayabusa.
hour?
I saw a Ducati. Yeah, yeah. I was there for a fucking hour. Dude. I was kicking it with fucking Go Get a Bob and his fucking and his crew and shit. Yeah, you know, dude. A little smoke, a little
yeah.
chill. You know, you start chilling and shit. You know. But yeah, you can't go anywhere else. I don't think there's not a lot of places where you can go out and just fucking see everything. That's why we have it so lucky here in that sense.
There
You
you
go
go
to
Triumph, you get every genre out there
Yeah.
at the rock store.
the club style, air quotes is how I say that, and that our style, I guess we can just say kind of our style of bike. It's so dense around here that it's just natural for us. It's out there in other places, but it's so much more spread out that they have to come together. I don't know, for an event like. So that's why I'm curious, like because Born Free was out there in Texas, and like you're saying, people from Tennessee and these other places that are in these other areas, how many of them actually made the trek to see what it was like? Because for them to go from there to California for Born Free, that's a good mission, but it doesn't mean it can't be done or people aren't doing it.
Right.
But you know, if it's right there in your backyard, it's 1,000 miles versus 2,500 miles.
Well, shit, you did 1,000 miles in a day.
1,000 miles in a day,
Why not?
man. It's fucking. It's really not that fucking.
We might have
bad.
to. We might have to do a 1K in a day and make like one of those Portland bike nights, 503 bike nights. Or
Oh,
something.
they're
Hey.
fucking more than. Oh, we could just bomb up there and then
Bomb
come
up
back,
there,
but like not
hang
come
out
back
for
the
an
same
hour
day.
or two, and then bomb.
Oh
back.
fuck, that's like 1,000 miles I think up there. That's like 1,000 miles
Is
up
it really
there.
that far?
Oh,
All the way up
shit.
to them.
Is it?
I want to say it's something like that. It's like 1,000 miles up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a little deep.
Yeah, it's
Like
like,
the 1K up there.
yeah, you could do it, but that would be like kick it for like a a little
stay
bit
the
and
night
then come back.
Come back.
The best way to do it, I think, if you
'Cause I'd
just want
like
to
to make
experience
one of
it,
their
is
bike
make a
nights.
loop, and then you're back in your bed,
Same day.
sleeping in your
I'm
bed
down
the
for
same
that.
night and shit. You
For
don't
the
have to
1K.
worry about a hotel. And worry
There's
about any of that
There's a
shit.
fucking ride I've been trying to do forever, for like years. I've been trying to do it in a group because fucking the Ride to the Wall to DC.
Oh,
Ride to
that'd
the
be
Wall.
fucking dope.
So my grandpa, my uncle, and a couple of his homies did it on B class. And when they rolled up there, like, oh, everybody's on baggers and shit, like, you can ride that shit all over the fuck cross country. And my grandpa and them were like, hell yeah, I'm going to. So he went. I didn't go with them this time, but it's something I've been wanting to do for so fucking long.
When does that? What part
Usually
of the year
it's
does that happen?
April.
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 That'd be a good time,
Would
man.
love to fucking
Good
do that
weather.
ride.
That'd be
bro.
a good ride. And you know what? Like, if you're gonna do something like that, maybe I don't know how you break that up, but like, I want to go to Sturgis. Anybody been to Sturgis here?
No,
I have
I'm
not.
dying to, bro.
No,
We
I'll
gotta
get
get
there.
an Airbnb out there. If we do
I'll
it,
get
bro.
there, but I also like everyone has said that has gone out there has offered me the advice of experiencing Sturgis when it's not Sturgis, because you don't get the crowds. You can go and fucking ride and see the monuments and all the other different fucking sites and shit. So like on a cross country trip like that, on your way back, stop and
Hell
get
yeah.
Sturgis. or get
I'd
some
rather
of
do
those
it
other
when
fucking
it's not
places.
Sturgis too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want it.
Or if you do it, you show up like days before. Like,
Yeah.
You plan it to show up like 3 days before Sturgis starts, and then hang out Friday, Saturday, and come home or something like that.
I'd like to see Sturgis in its like glory, I guess, just
Yeah,
to
I
like
mean, that's
experience
what I'm
like
saying. You gotta
holy
see
shit.
part of it.
But I don't need to be riding through it. I don't need to be fucking sitting on Main Street and doing all
Waiting
that.
forever.
Maybe have a beer to check out the shit. But the same fucking vendors are the same fucking people
Everywhere,
that I see at
bro.
Laughlin and everywhere else,
Everywhere.
man. But
Yep.
maybe just to experience it for a little bit. But you won't find me for too long. Yes, I did stay at the fucking Rock Store for an hour. But you won't find me too long at the fucking rally spot, you know, at Bike Week or wherever the fuck it may be, man. I'm trying to go and see some spots and shit. Tortilla Flats is one I tried to make it out to last time. I didn't get a chance, and I should have fucking gone out there. But my buddy was trying. Last time I was out there in Arizona, which was in April, for Bike Week. I saw it on the map. I'm like, it's an hour away, and I don't know why the fuck I didn't. I should have just fucking said, all right, I'm going with or without you later. But
See you in a bit.
yeah, and I don't know, I just didn't make it happen. But another excuse for me to fucking get, hey, where'd that come from?
Oh, I found it.
Oh,
You got
okay.
a lot of stuff laying around.
Yeah, I do. That was probably junk.
If it looks like it fit on my bike somewhere, it's probably like a clutch lever. So I'll
That's a
probably take it
shifter.
with me.
That's
Shifter.
actually it. It's my
Yeah,
it's my grind. It's my it's what I make for my made up mid controls. It's a fucking cut down shifter
Yeah.
with a fucking hole in it, so I can put my hind joint through
I was
it.
just telling my brother the other day, the
That's what it
first guy that I ever knew that was running mid controls on the bagger was this dude. And he like hacked his shit, dude. That's when your bike was still that other color, the black and
Yep. It was
dude,
just black.
it was like nobody was doing it, and I was like, fuck, and he was telling me what he was doing and what
He
he's
has
gonna do.
like
I'm like,
true men's
fuck.
Dope.
on his, bro.
Yeah,
He
that,
has,
that
like,
was
true
an
men.
old school way, man. You should have branded that
Dude,
shit.
no,
dude.
so the truth be told, I found those off of a guy that was selling them on that page. You guys seen that page, Bagger Harley Parts Trader?
They look like the Big Bear chocolate ones.
Okay, so a guy, and I think his name is on Instagram. It's Black Charlotte, and I've made some improvements to them from what he did, but he actually kind of got the concept going. But one side of it was like raw as shit. He literally said, he's like, it was the right hand side. He's like, dude, it was like a piece of fucking metal that I bent off of like a forklift thing or something like that. He's like, I just made some raw ass shit and it fucking worked. But I ended up kind of redoing them and shit. And they've worked. They fucking work for
I like
1,000 fucking miles, dude. They're
I
really
like them.
simplistic.
They look good.
They fucking,
They're true
they get the
men's to
job
me.
done, and they could be sucked in a little bit more, like closer to the bike, so I don't fucking dip on scraping them so much. But they're also now at this point, they're like my curb feelers, so I know like
Just gonna
that's
say, it's
that's my
almost,
fucking
it's almost
spot, you
nice.
know?
It's almost
This is what they
nice.
are.
It's almost nice to. It's almost nice to feel it and then know it's gonna come up a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
like my
Get
bike
over
sits
it.
so high now. I put my foot out. Like when I'm cornering hard,
Yeah.
I'll lay my
Yeah.
foot to the left
Look
and I'll lay down. And as soon as I feel my toe scrape, I'll tuck it back in.
at my boot, dog.
Is it grounded
Almost-
down on the
yeah,
ass?
yeah.
Yes,
It's all
I
grounded
love that
down.
shit.
So that's my
When I hear
favorite.
people, say, "Oh yeah, I scrape my pipe, I scrape my bags," I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
screw my boot,
I
dog.
scrape my boot."
I can't. Dude, I
Pussies.
can't straighten my shit dude, no more, dude. It's gone.
Oh, I got a little bit over there today.
I'm
Yeah.
way up there.
Yeah, I'm scraping my booty.
Yeah,
There's no
dude.
fucking better feeling
yeah.
for that shit, dude. What was that? Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, dude, they're my fucking curb feelers now.
Yeah,
Shit, dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes your asshole puckers.
No, because I now know that I'm like, okay, until I know that I can take it to that spot, and that's like, I'm not gonna fucking fall. That's where like I know I can take it to. Now there's other times where I've got deeper into it. I'm like, oh shit, you know.
You're railing, dude. That one ride we took, forget who it was with, but I rode with you guys. Oh, it was the Malibu crew.
Oh,
we
yeah.
went up this way,
Oh, we
And
went
we
the
went the
backwards.
back
We went-
way,
yeah.
and you got in front of me, dude. And I was just chasing your tracks, dude. You were railing that thing through the fucking car, and I was just. It was enough to the point where I was just like, dude, I don't need to push. I'm just gonna follow this line, just roll, bro. Like he's
on
rolling,
it,
dude.
Follow the
He's on
line,
it.
dude.
I was like, I'm just gonna follow this line, dude, and just roll with it, dude. And there's some good ones, dude, where you're just like,
I think that's what it.
like, right there, dude. I was like, fuck it, let's roll.
That's
dude.
what it is, man. It's like we were talking a little bit today. You guys were asking me about the guy that I went riding with today. Go get it, and that fucking name fits so perfect for him after riding with. Go get a Bob, man. I'm gonna hit him up and see if I can get him to bullshit with me on this podcast.
Yeah.
But that was what the difference was today, man. A lot of these cats, man, nowadays they don't know about a line. You know, to be honest with you, like they're just fucking trying to go out there and take the turn as fast as you fucking possibly can. And yeah, that's the point. But the dude I was mobbing with today, he was fucking pissed, and that guy was mobbing, dude. But he would go into the turn so hard that he would go too wide, and then that's where I would just keep on the same line, on the right line, on the correct line to take it and take that angle. And then by the time we were at the end of the turn, then we're both caught up to each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, so you don't always have to fucking be hauling ass. You just have to. It's like I was listening to Adam Carolla, and he was like explaining like he's really into racing. He's or you guys probably know Adam Carolla, but he's into racing and shit. And he was doing some races past weekend where it was like import cars, little small engines, nothing fucking crazy, not these big fucking things. And so when you have a smaller engine or when you're on a canyon, same kind of relation. It's not about power. It's about fucking momentum.
And
It's about keeping that fucking
It's geometry, man.
Yeah, dude, it's about fucking keeping momentum. You can go fast as you fucking want, but you can only go so fast through a turn. So you have to be able to keep that momentum from the right-hand turn to the next fucking left-hand turn.
When to brake.
You might be going into the turn at third gear, bro, and this guy clicks fourth.
Yeah.
He'll come up on you.
Yeah,
but he's
And
gonna
then
push.
outside.
He's gonna push out, bro.
Yeah,
while you just barrel through
just
the
barrel
shit.
through,
dude.
man.
because that fourth gear, the gearing's not right. He's fucking not able to engine brake and control that shit. So
And
so
you don't have enough RPMs to get out of it. and
Well, the
shit
thing
like
is,
that.
you don't have that when in doubt throttle out.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to have that when in doubt throttle out, bro.
Yeah.
And that's where that engine braking and everything comes into play, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
you
I
push and you have the throttle. You throttle, bro. You push right back in.
I love riding canyons with you guys because it just looks like just a team. You know what I mean? Just all uniform. Just everybody's cruising through it. We're all hauling ass, and we all know what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like. But then you get like a group of guys, like I don't want to say, but
yeah.
they're just all over the place, and it just doesn't make it fun. You know what I mean? You're just like that guy's gonna hurt himself.
Then it's reckless. And
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
and it's like-
There was a few a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with this guy.
That's the shitty part about putting on a
And I stayed back on the freeway, bro. Watched everybody. Once we got to the canyon, dude, that's where I was like, all right, we're coming up. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get to the front with my boys.
Yeah,
dude. We're gonna
yeah.
be gone,
Well,
bro.
I was chilling with him because I was like, I know I'm right him with his level.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see what he does. But he let people pass, and I was like, I'm kicking back. You know what I mean? I don't need to be. That's what I always tell people. I don't always have to be the fastest guy out there.
No.
You know what I mean? I could cruise too, and at the end of the day, I gotta pay my bills.
Yeah. Well,
I rode out to New Kioma with a bunch of bandits. I was like the only fucking beacon. I was like just chilling, cruising in the back. I was like, you guys go. And
I'm good.
honestly, on the way up there to New Kioma, was it New Kioma? What's
You just piss right
New
on the
Cayuma.
wall, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we hit that, right? And honestly, fucking right after, yeah, please,
I'm good, man.
right after,
Or sir. Sir.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Let's start calling him sir.
Sir.
Si, senor.
Right, bro. Honestly, right out of Ojai, bro. They start smashing. I was like, I know where the fuck we're going. I'll catch up.
Yeah.
Dude. Not even 5 minutes in, 4 people down.
Yeah, dude. It sucks, dude.
Not even. Yeah. Then they had the ladies with them and shit. Like.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Sucks,
you don't
man.
always have like birthday ride. Okay, this is the most recent example that I can use. Is yeah, I know you can smash. I know you're gonna take your bike to its fucking capabilities, and
I will.
I know you will. And Joe, you're gonna fucking do the same thing. So I know the guys that I'm riding with, which ones are going to like really like fucking ride, right?
Yeah.
And I really don't have to necessarily worry about, air quotes. And then when you have a big giant group ride like that, then you have a bunch of people that you've never ridden with, where you're riding where everyone wants to have the biggest dick. Let's be real. Like everyone wants to make sure that their dick is in the competition, and then you don't know their riding styles, and that's when it becomes kind of a mess and dangerous and shit. When we were on that ride, like you said, man, I pushed everyone that wanted to. I pushed everyone that felt they needed to be in front.
Yeah.
In front. If you feel you need to be in front of the pack, go for it. Because I'll let you go in front. For me, it doesn't matter. We're running the same road. I just want space between me and the fucking person in front of me so that I can take the turn at the speed that I want to fucking take it at. Where's what?
What would you do? This?
Along the fence, anywhere, man, anywhere.
That's where I felt, that was your ride. And I got up front with you towards the Harley thing, but that's when I took the left and I was like, you guys all go. Like, lead. Freeway, I was like, dude, let him lead, it's his ride. And then I knew once we got to the canyon, you were going to be like, hey, you guys
Let
go,
her rip.
you
Yeah.
guys go,
Yeah.
you guys go. But the whole freeway, I was like hanging back, making sure everyone was kind of in place and kind of
nutty, man.
everyone was in the, yeah, it was nutty, bro.
Yeah,
because I was way behind all you guys.
I think it was good
guys.
until we got out of Ventura. I was
like
looking in the mirror and exactly.
Right
Right
towards
around
Seaward.
there, everyone got a hair up their ass and were like anxious to go because we were all doing too good as a pack. Everyone was like, "Fuck this!" Yeah, it kind of broke
And
down.
that's what sucks because I've been through pack riding and you have too, And
Yeah.
Hey, when you're doing 90, bro, and you're tight.
Yeah, nice and
Dude,
tight.
that's
lanes,
money, bro.
boom, boom.
That's
it
money.
just looks legit.
It
dude.
does.
Well, it looks legit. Like you guys are referring. I'm hearing you guys right. That's the way we ride.
Yes.
What I refer to it as, and
Some
disagree, it's a club style ride, right?
Mhm.
So the way that I've ridden all of my life, or at least the way I was taught out here, because I was in a club, and the way that you ride in that, and it works. Like, so all of my friends now ride this way. Not all of them. The one, like you guys ride this way, you guys ride this way. A lot of my other friends, I know the ones that I can ride this way with. And the way you ride it is fucking side by side, next to each other,
Boom,
fucking.
boom,
And
boom,
so, like,
boom.
if we're gonna use the fast lane as an example. If you're fucking 5 deep, we'll just say 6 deep, all right? If you're 6 deep and Roach is fucking, me and Roach are in the front, and Roach is on the inside, and we're in the fast lane, and Roach wants to pass, okay, Roach goes first.
Then
I go fucking right behind Roach. Then the person behind Roach goes. Then the person to the left goes.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
what you do
and
when you
Roach
get
takes the left bar lane after that, and
No.
you take the inside.
nope, that's
Nope.
not the way we do.
You stay out there.
Stay the same spot. You go
Okay.
right back to your same fucking
Okay.
spot. And then
I'm
if
good
you're
with
in
that.
if you're in the fucking middle lane, if we're in the middle lane and I'm in the front and it's time for me to split, I go first, Roach goes behind me, and everyone falls in line. And when you get back out, you go right back to the same fucking. You riding next to the fucking same guy the whole
Yeah.
time on the same fucking side of you.
Yes, you're
There's
right.
no fucking change of. Now you're on this side, you gotta lead and you go in first. It's always the fucking same. We did that shit for
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of
I was
miles.
more of thinking like not switching the lane, like if he was splitting the cars and then came back to the fast lane, like he would come to the left side to let you in. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, just go back to the fucking
Go
same
back
spot
and
on
then
the
you'll
right,
cut over.
and I'll come over and go right back up
But
fucking
that's
next
even.
to you.
It's still.
Yep.
It's sequence.
It's sequence,
And that's
exactly. And if
Uniform,
everyone,
that's
everything
the
just
way-
looks clean.
that's
it
the way
looks
I like
clean and it's safe. If everyone's
Yes.
on that same page, because you got to think
It's
about
safe.
it. If you have two bikes next to each other, it looks like a fucking car coming at you. You got two headlights fucking right next to each other, looking like a car. And fuck that, it looks hard as fuck as well. Like, it looks fucking dope as shit
But
going
when
down
you
there.
know that these guys, like you said, the splitting part, if you know that, like
Yeah.
that just makes things so
Yeah.
clicky and easy.
Yeah.
Man. It's safe too.
Yeah,
So,
it's hard to though to like when I go on a big ride or even when it's just maybe 10
Get people on the same page.
Yeah, because not everybody understands it, knows how to do it. It's when, and I saw a video of it on my ride. I did see fucking somebody. It's when, I'm sorry, I don't know who it was or who it
on
is.
the shoulder.
Yeah, is when you
Yeah.
fucking go and ride on the shoulder. You're gonna get everyone like, and my like
A
you're
lot
gonna
of
get
people
wadded
pushed
up.
out. They're like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah,
anymore."
you're gonna get fucking wadded up, dude, and
Yeah.
when you do that shit, dude. And I've seen guys, man. I've seen guys that did some
On the
dumb
fucking
shit
shoulder.
on our prospecting days and
Yeah.
shit, man. I saw guys get
60%
fucking
reckless.
lumped the fuck up for doing some dumb
Yep.
for riding like a fucking retard, you know.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because if you go down, you're taking everybody.
Well, you
the fuck
fucking make it
down
dangerous for
behind
everybody else. Bro.
Yeah. And then you ruin
100%.
everybody else's ride. You know,
Yep.
nobody wants to see nobody down, dude.
I took a piss on Bird to jumping in, but like when you're fucking like you're saying splitting lanes and shit, if you know the front person's a little tight, then it opens up for everybody else.
Yeah.
If you got people on other sides of different cars and shit, you fucking closing it up. You're
Yeah.
closing that one fucking lane that we just created. Like
Yeah.
closing it down.
Yeah, because when you go and split, when you have the Pismo run, that's an extreme example. Let's just say my fucking ride. When you have my ride and there's 30, 40 bikes that are splitting lanes together, that fucking shit
It's open.
opens up like the Red
Fuck
Sea,
yeah.
dude, or like the partings of the sea.
Mhm.
And it doesn't go back together until the last fucking
That's
bike
right.
is gone. And
Yeah.
when you put one person, like you're saying, on the outside, then it
Closes it in.
closes that shit in, and things get all fucking.
No, that
lumped
like the
up,
fucking driver,
wadded up.
the people in the cars are like, well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You're just making it dangerous for
Yeah.
everybody, bro.
Yep. And there's nothing to me like I don't know, man. There's nothing that the sound and the unison of a fucking pack rolling down the street,
Yeah, man.
tight, fucking like cruising,
Hauling ass.
even hauling ass or fucking even cruising, dude. If they're just in
High and
unison, tight, just together,
One sound.
lined up. It's
Hell
fucking an amazing look and sound. Like you've probably seen it on the Pismo run, dude. And when we were doing my birthday run, when we had just left Camarillo, and I don't know where we were coming to, but there was a place on the freeway where we were kind of coming up and left a little bit, and I could see in my mirror like the trail behind me, and everyone was just fucking all together. I'm like, oh, that was a boner, dude. It just looks so fucking hard,
Yeah,
dude.
There
Like,
was a spot right there. It was like just me and Mikey were on the outside lanes, I think.
Yeah.
Mikey from my garage.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Oh,
keeping the pack
yep,
like a road captain's type thing,
Yeah.
you know? And everybody else was tight, bro. It was,
Yeah,
it did look
yeah,
legit.
and not because it was for
And
my
then all of a
birthday,
sudden,
right?
everyone,
Looked
like you said,
fucking
it
hard.
just
Bunch of
everyone
fucking
just started
bikes.
going nuts. Dude. I was just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
and then it just went kaboom,
Ah, and then
it
this
was
guy
really
comes
fucking
down
on.
with freaking
For your,
leg,
because I let all you fuckers go. I was like, we got everybody fucking hauling ass. I was like, I'm gonna stay in the back with the group that we had. And we were doing like 85, 90, and you fuckers were still gone.
Dude, the ones when you're pack riding, the back suffers the worst. If the front's doing 80, the back's doing 95.
Accordion.
Like it, yeah. So you're fucking
Slinky, bro,
the
yeah.
whole fucking time, dude.
Yep.
My prospect days when I was hanging around days, all that shit, and I was riding in the back. Oh my god, that was the worst on my bike. It was fucking hauling ass all the time. I was fucking 95, trying to keep up, all constantly slingshotting myself.
hate that
Fucking dude, the back is the worst fucking.
So the last couple rides I did, I was like, I'm gonna kick back. Fucking these people know where the fuck we're going. Lead us. But I'm like, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, 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 this shit, dude. So like the other day we went to fucking a couple weeks ago we went out to Espinosa Leather's fucking bike night.
Yes.
And we got sauced up. We had some beers. I was enjoying the fuck out of it. We had a good time. Went to the Schooners right after. Had some more beers. Had even better time. You know. And me and Gabe Street Glees we took off. We're like, let's fucking get it a little bit. You know. We're fucking hauling ass. And then I was like, you know, you just feel so fucking good. You're just, and the 126 dark as fuck. Nobody's out there.
Yeah.
Fucking, blah. I'll see the rest of you guys later. Out. Hey,
It hurt you though.
Hey, bro. As the Gabe's like, dude, what the fuck? You were out, dog. I saw you and then I didn't. I was like, I need a fucking dyno. I need a fucking lowrider ass. I need something else.
I was just about to ask you, is there a
Yeah,
move?
when you gonna
Is there
get China, dude?
soon something on the
Soon.
horizon?
Oh yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been looking.
So if
I've been itching, bro.
if you could pick one, like let's just say dream bike right now. What's
Dream
that
bike.
one? What's the like? Okay, if you can buy one tomorrow, no, what do you buy?
I'd probably buy a fucking dyno.
Okay.
Probably like 2000, within the 2000, 2002 range.
Okay, so early model. then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even it's a good year to
That's
fucking
what I would
have,
do.
man. Well, I just happen to have.
Budget bill. You'll get a good price on
So
it.
that's why I was asking you because actually I just took a piss and I goes, come back. This motherfucker has one.
You have one. Actually, I was telling Rose, man, like I'm gonna throw it up on the lift here soon, man. So
That's right. You were saying that last time.
yeah, and I know, and I'm still saying it, but I need to. It's time to let it go.
Yeah.
You know, I could use the money for other shit, responsibilities, life,
I need
bills.
I need a build, bro. I need a new build.
Yeah,
So
There's still more shit to do to my bike. Honestly, there's still more shit.
they're always.
It never
always-
ends.
Yeah, but for me, I need something else. Like I need something else.
Well, you can take it tonight if you want. You brought your truck.
What you want?
We can work out a deal right now. What you got in your pocket?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's all the way out in his show right now.
Yeah, he's asking about the super glad over there. Yeah,
I
I
need
think
something
it's
else,
time for me to. It's time for me to sell it. But I was telling Roach, what I'm going to do is I got to maximize my profit on that. You know, the market's hot on them.
Of course.
I got it for a decent price, and I have a shit ton of parts just sitting here that I can Dyna Bro it out pretty quick for a Dyna Bro buyer and get some fairly decent money out of it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Raffle it.
Raffle, dude. I'm fucking. Oh,
I'll trade, bro. I'll jump in on those raffles all the time. I'll say,
over here busting my
I
balls.
know. He's like,
I'm a real one.
It's not your
too,
shit.
brother.
You
I'm
saw
a real one too, bro.
Dude,
He's like, what Ray said, just ask what the fuck you want for your bike.
Tell me what you want.
I'm
I'll
just-
buy it. Don't
No,
try
man.
and raffle it to get more than it's worth.
Not trying to listen. I'm all for the bargain aspect of it because if you win, if you're the guy that wins,
You get a bike for
Set.
$100.
you got a great fucking steal. But you got that great steal off of everybody else's fucking
Everybody else
shit
paid for
luck.
the bike?
And yeah, everyone else chipped in for your fucking bike. It's really
I
what
haven't heard that one.
yeah, everyone chipped in for your bike. It's what happened, dude.
It's not really yours.
You're
Yeah,
Thank you, buddy.
everyone yes, thank you. You know, to each their own, to each their own. But I think just put a price on your bike. If that's what you think it's worth and that's what you want, there's a fucking seat for every ass out there, dude.
Well, Ray, don't be mad at us because we raffle bikes sometimes.
I know, no. That's different.
Yes, it is
But
different.
you know,
That
but
is
it is
That's for a good cause.
That's
dude.
for-
we donate.
That's for a cause. That's for
Yes,
something
it's
of that
different.
sort. This is just when it's a personal bike and you're like, I can't sell it or
This
I'm not.
is a guy that built his bike and knows he's not going to get what he put into it.
Yeah,
and tried
I know
to.
what you're saying. I was fucking.
Yeah, just
It's serious. It's
Yeah.
Look at daddy.
He knows.
You're a huge.
I know you're gonna make me feel bad.
You're not gonna have any friends.
Nah.
You're not gonna have any friends, man.
It's got us, bro.
Yeah, fuck, we got lots of fucking talking about this shit, man.
No, but honestly, bro, I need something else.
It's
And I
time.
have like a vision and shit, like what I want to fucking do to it. Like I just have this in my fucking head already, and I want to just go. Like if I can sell my truck tomorrow, my truck's gone. I have a fucking 2 bikes, and that's all I'm riding all day, every day.
You're ready to turn that corner now. I guess.
Let's fucking go.
Well, I'll start looking. Okay, so
fucking go.
so we can look out for you. So 01, 02, 2000, 2005.
I mean,
those are all kind
I'm
of the
open.
same.
I'm open.
Okay.
I'm open, but like I like
That's your kind of leaning
what I've been
where you're
looking at a
leaning
lot
towards
lately,
right
yeah.
now.
So you want like the
Same.
01, 02, like the premiere of the DX.
Yeah. I guess you could say
Or
that.
you want
I guess what
an
it
03
is.
anniversary fucking.
Oh, he's all.
Mine is in a D. No, I ain't selling mine. My bike ain't going nowhere.
I tell you what, Brian.
I got too much
brother
investment.
had,
That bike's staying.
my brother had the issue with he got his T-Sport, right? And that fuck, I don't think he's ever rode a beakless since.
No.
He has not. His beakless clean as fuck too.
05's Deluxe
Deluxe.
Soft
Yeah.
HD is fucking.
It's clean though. That
yeah.
thing's clean, and he's just been on the fucking T-Sport.
But
But that T-Sport is
But that
fucking.
DX is beautiful, bro.
My God, I know,
Yeah.
dude.
It is
I
beautiful.
know, man.
Beautiful.
Fuck.
That T-Sport.
I wrote that fucking thing. I was like, jeez, this is what you get on this bitch, and this thing stock.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can still buy 03, bro, if you want. You can
Still
steal it. I'll claim that shit
I
on
hear you.
insurance.
I hear you.
You'll be all right.
I hear what you're saying, dog.
Hey,
I
Don't
say
Joey,
too much, bro.
don't
I don't even know this guy right
He's
now.
got to
So.
edit it.
Joey, don't incriminate yourself, dog. Just say like sometimes
I don't edit shit on here.
He's like Joey's like, hey, sometimes I leave it outside.
You get to the point with a bike where you're just like, you know what, fuck it. This
Yeah,
is what I'm
something
building
different.
and I'm doing with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? To be honest, I'd like to find a 03 Bagger.
03? Why 03?
Just
Oh,
I
just
have
'cause
an
so you
03
can have a
Bagger,
match,
I'd
so you
like
can
to
have
get
a
an
match
03
it.
Bagger and,
I got you.
you know, do it up like I had.
Yeah.
You know, like
The dad.
we
Dude, I
have
think-
them and do it right. You know,
I think just
so much shit I want to do.
build your like. Okay, there's so much shit you want to do.
If I had endless fucking money, dude, my bike would be fucking my vehicle would be fucking so much more.
oh, sure.
I would have a
Fine,
fucking
too.
Dyna fucking. Oh my goodness, it's always money, right? It's always fucking money.
It's always something. Bro.
It's-
Even if we're
well-
done, we're not done.
No.
I mean,
And
But
I
it's
always explain to people it's like a classic car, bro. You never fucking done.
Yeah, but build it like okay. I have been, minus the fucking blowing up of the engines. I have been done with my bike since I painted it. Like when I painted it, that was kind of like the final like. That's what I've spent the money on the engine and the suspension, and I've spent some money obviously in between on just some nice fancier shit.
Yeah, aesthetic.
But to be for generally speaking, you know,
that's more to perform how you want to ride it.
and that's my point. That's my point. Is
Down
that
the fucking comfort.
that's my point. Is just we always say, you said it earlier, you said it. There's always going to be something, and there's always going to be the fucking guy next to you that builds a better fucking bike than you have. That doesn't mean that you need to go out there and need to compete.
Fuck them.
Like, fuck that.
For me, no. This is no. Honestly, when you,
I think that's
for me. It's like it's all about like what you fucking want.
that's where this
I'm
Harley.
not looking at anybody else.
That's where this Harley thing needs to take a turn. Is exactly
Bro,
what you
hell
said.
no, I
bro.
ain't
Stop
fucking-
Bro,
caring
I
about the
haven't
fucking
washed
next
my
person.
bike in fucking
You know?
6 months, bro.
See,
It gets
and-
wiped down with some spit shine, bro. It looks shiny
Well,
on the tin.
But
bro.
the thing is, I wash and
It's
clean
a
my
ride.
bike because that's me. Not 'cause I don't give a fuck what anybody
Your
else
bike
says.
should
Yeah.
be clean.
Just because for me.
Yeah.
There's things I want to do with my bike, not because of anybody else. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I still got bugs from my last weekend.
Right,
I
sure,
don't care.
you
And I
know.
got a paint job, but originally I didn't get my bike for the paint job. I didn't care about the paint job.
I know what
I thought
got
you
it.
did
the
Fucking
paint job.
motor.
Yeah,
I thought you painted it.
No, fuck no.
He's all, he's all, dude,
I've been there, done that, and it's like
brother can't shake.
the one thing that I will never do again is paint Harleys for other people. It really fucking sucked.
Really?
Harley people,
Bro, don't get me
Man.
fucking started on that shit, dog.
man.
I worked at a Harley dealership.
So what it is like what I was doing is like
That's fucking
kids
crazy.
that spent that live at the parents' house that spent all their money on the bike, but they want a paint job. They want the badass paint job, and then they spend their paycheck on a paint job, right? I don't know, $400. And then they come, and they're like, bro.
Damn, dog, you're gonna make my bike next to $400.
I'm just throwing the number out, right? And they say, dude, there's a dirt nib on this, dude. It's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
paid top dollar for it. Bro.
You fucking
You,
kidding me?
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah, that's what it
God.
is. And I don't want to tell anybody on the podcast what I do for a living
Yeah,
because all of a
Oh,
sudden
yeah.
I'm everybody's
Everybody.
best friend, right?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was like that, man. It was just like,
Fuck all that.
man, it just sucked, man.
Bro, honestly, I paid some good money for my refender and shit to get painted and stretch and shit.
Yeah.
And there was some shit on it.
Yeah.
But that's the homie, and I gave him what he asked for it.
Yeah.
He's like, "You want me to redo it?" I said, "Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, it's
I don't give a
alright.
fuck. I'm gonna ride the bitch,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be painted again later down the road.
Yeah.
I can give a fuck.
I had
That's
a
why
guy-
my cousin
You know what I'm saying, like-
dipped into paint job.
Yeah, who
When we
gives a
painted
fuck?
The gold bike.
Look at my bike, bro.
People
You-
ask, like, oh fuck, paint
Have you-
my bike. It's like,
Bro,
oh, we
yeah,
don't
I
want
hear
to
that all.
because
I hear people telling you
next
this,
thing you know, bro, it's like,
this and that, and then you
know,
own the fucking paint job.
We did
Yeah,
that thing in the
exactly.
backyard, bro.
You own
with
the paint
no,
job.
no booth, no
Yeah.
nothing, bro. Like,
So that's my show was painted in the backyard, and like there's shit on it, and then like
Yeah.
fucking, I have chips from riding and shit. I don't give a fuck.
I had a guy today at
But other people are like, "Oh, it's clean."
and he fucking he was standing there drinking a beer, walked up and goes, "Nice bike, man." And I'm like, "Cool, man, appreciate it, thanks." And he said, "Did you paint it?" I go, "Fuck no, man, I can't paint a stick figure and shit." And so he's like looking at it and he's asking me about there's some like airbrushing or some shadow of work effect that's underneath some layers of that shit. And he's like, "Did you guys do?" He was asking me, "You guys seen that like acetylene torch effect where they
Yeah.
So he was asking me if it was that. I'm like, no, it's not that or anything. It's just my buddy had a pattern and he airbrushed it onto there. He's like, oh, okay. But then he started fucking like pointing out like some shit on it, and I'm
man.
like, he's like,
Dude.
oh, there's a chip here, and then like where my buddy fucking had a little like pinstripe where he didn't peel the tape and it was just a little overlap where
Yeah.
the line wasn't fucking like exactly. He's like, oh, I'm like, dude. I'm like, come here for a second. I literally fucking walked him over because he's like, there's a chip here and there's a this and that. And I'm like, come here, man, come here. You see this? And I look through my fucking peg up. I'm like, you see that? That's all I fucking care about. The fucking paint is nice. You like it. That's cool. But I'm like, this is why I built this bike is to fucking
Ride the
do that
motherfucker.
right there is
Yeah,
to go
dude.
fucking fast and shred because there's no other fucking feeling. I don't care about the rock chips. I don't care
I'm
about
gonna
the fucking.
fucking ride the fucking bike.
Yeah.
I tell them it's a 50-footer. It looks good from 50 feet away, but
Yeah.
come up on
I
this
see
bitch
people-
and there's fucking.
Bro.
half
Let's
the
go
shit
for a
wrong with
ride.
it. Yeah, that's
That's what I
It's
tell
not
people. Let's
bad,
go
bro.
for a ride,
The
dude.
thing is, he's happy with it. Bro. It's
That's
his
it.
bike, and he's happy.
That's
with
it.
That's all the fucking matters.
And,
That's it.
and
that
that's
shit
what,
builds character on my fucking. If
So
I look
I'm
at it
not-
with a rock chip, I'm like, hey,
You're right.
I remember that rock chip. I remember that chip. That was when my
Yeah.
father-in-law dropped the bag from the top rail and fucking dropped on my bike. Like,
Yeah.
I was all, oh fuck, that hurt.
But
And then it was whatever, dude.
You're gonna
Like,
fucking ride the
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
fucking
Yeah.
ride the thing,
and,
dude.
and that's why I stopped going to car shows
Yeah.
and bike shows because I'm in the industry and I do shit. So I know what the work is and what comes out and what it
Yep.
takes, right?
Yep.
When you go to a car show, you get all these guys that just pay their money
fucking
and
have it done.
and have it done, and then they park their shit and they're
Yeah.
judging everybody else's shit. It's like, dude, fuck you, dude. You didn't
Yeah.
work on this shit, dude.
Yeah.
So
Well,
a
that's
lot of the bike shows too, bro. They
Yeah.
get trailered right out.
Trailer.
there.
I was just gonna say that, dog.
dude.
They-
That's
If I put my bike in the show, I'm gonna ride to the fucking show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They-
You know.
Exactly. Same here. Like I didn't get my bike for the fucking paint job.
Thank you, brother.
I got it for
Thank
the
you.
fucking motor.
That's why I started spitting on this shit recently, dude. Because
Yeah.
this is what this performance bagger shit
Ride
has
your
turned into, dude.
motherfucking shit.
It's turned into how much money you got and how nice the paint is and how nice the parts are and like all that shit. And I can appreciate that. I think we all can. If you're into
Of course.
motorcycles and machinery and
Mhm.
billet and all that type of shit, you can appreciate all the shit that it takes and all the. And of course, you can appreciate the dollar aspect. You're like, fuck, that's a lot of money. But you can appreciate the beauty of it. But fuck, man, it's sadly for me, it's taken over. Roach, you when you and I met, you saw my bike and it was built into that style well before. It wasn't a fucking, and this isn't tooting horns, this isn't any of that shit. But for me, because I came from that side of it, and I was in there fucking with it before its popularity. Now I'm like, oh man, we got all these fucking guys in here that
Right.
are just fucking wanting to be part of something that's so
Yeah.
that is cool.
You know,
And it
you
takes
built-
away from fucking guys like me that I'm like, it
You're
is
fucking-
cool.
it's a
You're
trend.
passionate, but you're
It's
built-
yours,
you
yeah.
built yours
We're
before
passionate
there
about
was
that
parts
shit.
made for them.
Yes and no. Yes
To
and
an
no.
extent, though.
Yes.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I built mine just because I was like we were talking about
Like, who
earlier.
saw T-bars on the road glide back? in
I
the
built
day?
mine because the
Very
guys that I was fucking riding with, the club that I was riding with, was riding fucking hard, and they were riding long miles, and they were riding fucking fast. And the fucking road glide, the way that I had it built before that, there was no fucking way that it was going to be able to continue to do that. I was putting my life at risk. I was putting the guys I was riding at fucking risk. It was just a bad combination. So it's simply Yeah, I put yours. You put my life in risk the very first time I rode with you. For fuck's sake.
It was vice versa, bro.
Hey, but the
That's
cheeks
the
were
risk.
saved. He was wearing leather, bro.
Yeah. I need leather. Yeah, dude. Me and
It's
Ray,
not- it's not-
we've gone through it, man.
Yeah, dude, we fucking have, man. But the bagger shit, man. It's it's somebody put it to me really fucking best, dude, and it's I guess it resonates. I heard it somewhere. Somebody told me, can't remember, but it
Is this
fucking
before or
struck.
after he told you fuck off?
But it was probably before. It was probably before. It's like watching your favorite local band make it.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, that is what it's like. Because you were the guy that was at the backyard fucking boogie when they were just nobody and they were fucking like strumming with your friends and like it was the neighborhood.
And everybody
talk.
else like, I've
And
been
then-
there, done that, but you're
And
like,
then,
no, you
yeah,
fucking
and
weren't.
then they became Sublime, and you're like, oh fuck, what happened to the fucking backyard group that we fucking used to mash out to? Now they're fucking Sublime and they're worldwide known or all that shit. It's that effect, and that's like, for me, it's like the shitty taste where I'm like, fuck, you like to see it happen, you
Dude.
like to see it resonate,
I
but
know.
it's like, oh man, it is
Ray,
what
I
it
can,
is.
I can tell you about the Beatles world. That same
I
shit.
personally respect
The
the,
same
old
shit.
man, bro, that rolls up on that panhead or 1960 to the shows
Yeah.
or whatever, bro, and you can tell he rode miles on there, or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever. Like, I honestly just like you said, you come from an old your backing and stuff, and knowing your
Yeah.
dad and stuff. Mine as
Same.
well.
All of us here.
Same. Yeah.
Back in the day, I didn't, we're young where it's like, oh no, you want the cool shit, but now that you're older, it's like, no, that's the guy I respect. You know what I mean? It rides out and it's like, that's an old bike.
Fucking
And he's
ride-in
like,
show.
oh, he's 69, bro. Like, oh yeah, I just rode from fucking wherever,
Yeah.
Dude, no
Hell
shit,
yeah.
bro.
Those are the
Hell
guys
yeah,
that
bro.
don't
Like,
post.
You know what it takes.
yeah, and you're looking at that bike, even over this nice
Those
ass
aren't the
bike
social
that's
media.
next
Yeah,
to you.
those aren't the
No,
social
exactly,
media
bro.
guys, dude.
But
Those
those are
not
the guys
social
that
media guys, yeah.
I'm like, holy
Dude,
wow.
I got-
I'm looking at other bikes, but
I got
Those
my
guys-
buddy Johnny. He owns a 7-day tire. cool guy, dude. So this cat, dude, he'll never post. But if you hit him up and you're like, hey, dude, I want to do cross country, but I want to do all back roads, he'll take you cross country. Every right now he's in South Dakota because he bought a business. He was out on a ride. And he bought a business out in South Dakota, like 15 minutes away
What?
from Sturgis, right? He was just out there. He stopped at a bar, dude, and he's like, "Oh, I'm drinking beer," and started talking business, right? But this cat, I love riding with this guy because he just keeps going. My lady hates him. Dude. He'll just be like, I'll be like, all right, here comes our exit, and I'll look at him, and he's just like, he'll see me from this corner of his eye, and he just go faster, right, and past the exit. I'm like, I guess I'm still going. I'm not gonna bitch out. You know what I mean? I mean, you know.
I know.
You know. Once I'm in it, dude, I'm just gonna keep going, dude.
Yeah,
And
right.
next thing you know, I'm calling my lady. I'm not gonna make it.
They don't get us
But
sometimes.
yeah, dude, those are the guys that don't post their shit. They just keep going. The old timers,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Now everybody wants to post. Like, I came all the way up here. I did this.
I must say, what I can't be hypocrite. I post a lot.
Yeah.
But I post because I'm trying to fucking do my business.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
where it is nowadays,
That's-
bro. That's where it is nowadays.
That's my purpose of posting. But I'm not building my bike or anything for anybody else. I'm building my shit for myself.
No, yeah, you know the real one, bro.
No.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Everyone knows.
I don't know if I'm gonna hurt
everyone
anybody's
knows.
feelings here right now.
Everyone
I don't
knows the real
think
one.
that
Not
I
here.
am. I don't think that I am right now because I definitely know I'm not gonna hurt yours.
You don't hurt
The only person I may, but I don't think I will right now. When we're talking about that, like talking about our
Yeah.
brand, I was over at Neptune today, and we were looking at the fucking board, the fucking wall of stickers now.
Okay,
that's
so
out
I'm
there
good.
on
I'm
the-
out of here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't have
I'm
no
off.
stickers
I
on
don't
that.
have stickers yet.
We were talking about that shit, dude, and I was like, dude, this is where I'm a fan of the sticker for the One Up crew because that's the boys, that's the crew,
homies.
that's the guy. I'm a fan of the sticker of Danny's fucking custom cycles. I'm a fan of fucking whatever brand stickers. I'm a fan of those stickers because those are brands. The stickers I'm not a huge fan of are the influencer stickers.
Oh.
I like that. I can't.
Why?
I don't know, man. That's
know.
why I said Roach. I know you're out this fucking equation 100%. And the only I don't understand it. Different. I'm all about hyping yourself up. Nobody's your best hype man than your fucking self.
You know what an influencer is to me? Like the fucking Kardashians. What the fuck do they do?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they influence you to
Well,
buy
there's
some
a road.
shit.
There's a lot of motorcycle.
There's good people,
like,
though. I gotta say,
I
there's
know.
good
I know
people.
where you're going.
I don't need.
Like,
It's not. I'm
ju-
trying to go anywhere.
No, I'm
fucking-
saying with like the sticker thing though. I see
yeah.
what you're saying. Like
Well,
What,
you,
I
I
don't
want
know
to
if
hit
my
this though. Like,
personal-
what kind of sticker are we talking about?
so you haven't seen the stickers where it's like your Instagram name
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you
At
on your
me.
bike.
Oh no.
At your name and then you cartooned on your motorcycle.
You know,
Or your
I
bike
don't
in a
think I've seen that
cartoon
yet.
form.
no,
I'm just
Oh,
gonna bring
God.
back graffiti. That was
Yeah.
much cooler.
That
Stop
would
tags.
Start, yeah, I'm just gonna tag it.
Hey,
on
bro,
post.
and we were the first ones.
Yeah, exactly.
You should go to the post office. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
You
old
write your
school.
name. Yeah, post office. You fucking know.
Yeah.
See, Danny knows. Fucking know.
You should go to the post office.
Yeah.
You
Write
sit
your
there at
fucking
night,
shit.
Fat
get
marker.
your Sharpie,
Yeah. This
fucking
shit's dumb.
bomb your shit,
And just
Yeah.
fucking.
and then they wouldn't come off, and you just slap them motherfuckers up. Oh, that was the OG fucking
Yeah.
like sticker.
Be like,
you know?
this shit's dumb.
Yeah.
Here's my name.
unfortunately though,
Cross you out. Cross out the guy with the sticker.
The way it is, I'm old school, and I think it's a little different, but hey, that's the way people.
Well, maybe just because
nowadays,
we're old school
Yeah.
thinking
It's
in
old
that
school,
process.
bro.
That's why we're not on board.
That's what it is.
You know what
It's
it is,
old
though?
thinking, bro. It's old
It's
school
like-
mentality and thinking.
But we talk about like
We didn't have
developing
that shit
and
back
fucking
in the day.
growing and changing the shit, like evolution, like you said, later, right? Things evolve.
Roach is over here fucking taking all of my just weird.
Yeah, I need one of these.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I
There's a
need-
shifter arm. There's a busted ass.
Have another one.
There's a
Have
fucking-
another one.
This is when I met him right here. I remember this day.
Hey, you know what though? This one solid homie, bro. One solid homie, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit, bro. Day one, I met this guy. What I meet you? What? 3 months ago?
Yeah,
Fucking
Pismo.
pre-Pismo. We
Yeah.
barely
No
linked
shit.
up. Like
Yeah, because
actually linked
No
up.
shit.
Bro, was pre-Pismo.
yeah, he posted up. He's like,
And
Yeah.
bro, this guy, dude, solid as hell.
Yeah.
We stopped for Ray's birthday. We stopped at Chevron, get gas and shit. I walked in, took a eat. Fucking walk out 12-pack, fucking threw $20 on pump, whatever. Walk out, and this guy goes, you're gassed up.
No shit.
I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, we don't prospect, right? But it was like, hey, it was like, no shit, bro. Like, well, you know,
I mean,
like, fuck. I walk back here, like, let me get changed for fucking number 2,
Yeah.
you know? Fucking, then he walks out with another 12-pack and I already had one. I was like,
Pay it
fuck,
forward,
that's
shit.
it.
I know.
But, dude, it was like,
You know,
and I'll get him
Yeah.
back, though, you know what I mean? But it was like, dude, fucking solid motherfucker, bro.
In the
Hey,
world
you
of
know,
drinking
but you
and
know,
riding,
what
I've
Day
learned
one.
yeah, you know.
is always get the first round.
Yeah,
Because the second round is more expensive. So I was setting you up, bro.
Hey, not when you don't drink, my boy.
Solid
Hey.
advice.
Hey, you
Yeah.
fucking with the wrong crew if you were going to be buying round, my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that fucking trash can probably full. That trash can's pretty full when these guys came over here, man. Yeah, these guys fucking put it down. Danny, you were saying something about the Viklas earlier, like in relating to the performance baggers and the Viklas. What were you?
How it's
talking-
the same.
Yeah, how it's the same.
Like
Like
how
you're-
you started, like before it all started.
I
So
got you.
basically, I see people online and shit. Like my grandpa's bike's a fucking 92. That thing has over 150,000 miles on it.
Evo
baby.
motor
Yep,
and everything.
Evo. And that fool has a 21 on the front, 18.4 on the quarter on the rear, and he's had it like that for over 20 years. So I see people like, oh yeah, we started this shit, 21 in the front, 18 in the. I'm like, hold the fuck, how long ago, bro? You're like 20. What do you mean you started this shit? So you start seeing shit. I'm not saying my grandpa started it because I don't fucking really know.
Because your grandpa saw it somewhere else, probably too.
Probably too, right?
Exactly.
But I can say that it's well over fucking 20 some years.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not there's
Who cares who started it?
no, but I know, but it's just one of those things like
It's been for,
You
people
know what-
want to say they started.
yeah,
It's
but
been
who
around.
gives a fuck?
And
dog?
it's
I
not
mean,
even that.
exactly.
that probably started like way
Back
way
in the
before
60s,
that,
bro, you saw pipes hanging out the back. All they did was lower them.
It's just
It's so interesting, man.
It's
Because
different.
but to me that's not what this is about though. That's not what our fucking world's about. Bike. No matter what fucking Harley you ride, that's not what it's about. It's not about that. Ride the fucking bike. Be passionate about it if you're passionate about it, right?
I
yeah,
like
If you
all the
fucking
bikes.
love it, just do it for yourself and join the people that want to fucking do the same thing.
I
like
all
us,
different
we're
bikes,
here
some
all
just
riding.
bikes.
I ride a fucking Vikla, you ride your fucking bike. You guys all ride your bikes, right?
Oh, why don't
and
you
we all
color
tell
switch it?
them what it is. Call
Yeah,
them
how
fucking-
come- how come you
tell
didn't
them you ride the sports shirt.
Yeah.
Why did you
It's,
say that?
it's cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride.
Together we call it
It's funny, bro. But like honestly, I'll ride the fuck out of my bike. I know you all. I think we all do, right?
Yeah.
Like
fuck
for what my bike is, I'll push that shit so as much as I can. You know, I will.
Hey,
But, no, but
sports
to
or
me it's
not.
like no. But for me it's like just like everybody just do their thing, man. Just like enjoy each other. Fuck competing about like who has the best, who has what. And just enjoy the fuck what this world is about. Man. Just, we're doing this thing because we're passionate about it. If you're new to the game, cool. I'm welcome. You know, if you've been in the game, you know what we're talking about.
it's
You feel me? Like
it's interesting though, man, because you got to think of it from a new rider perspective or a new era
I
perspective.
have a lot of riders that ride with me, like new riders. A lot of people that ride with me right now are fucking brand fucking new. And sometimes like I want to fucking go. Like when you guys took off on your bike, when you guys took off for your birthday ride.
Yeah.
I was pushing them a little more than I should have because they were trying to keep up. And I was like, fuck, dude, I was already doing 85. I was like, I just want to catch up to the motherfuckers. I want to ride, dude. I want to fucking go. But at the same time, looking at them, I'm like, hey, well, I'm starting to lose them a little bit. And I'm not dissing them.
No.
But I want them to be safe too.
Right.
Don't push your fucking limits. You're brand new. I don't want you to fucking like do something outside of what you're comfortable with. You know?
The thing is, one accident, bro, can ruin everybody's day.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's day.
And but the thing is, like, I welcome that.
It's because
I
we,
love
and it's because we care.
love that shit.
It's because we care about who's riding with
Yeah.
us, bro. And it'll ruin our day.
Tell me,
I mean, how many times I've turned around several times,
Yeah.
bro, on rides, bro. And
Yeah.
like,
I've had
it's
two
might
new
not
riders
even
with
been
me
my
trying
guys,
to
you know what I mean? But I'll
go
turn
down,
around,
dude.
bro.
And
Just
it's a shitty feeling.
check it out.
like,
bro.
I don't know, dude. Like
It's a shitty
for me,
feeling.
like I'm
It
so
is
fucking,
a shitty
I'm so
feeling.
passionate about this shit, dude. I want to share this shit. Even if you're a fucking brand new fucking rider, I want you to ride with us.
Yeah,
And I'll teach you what I know to help you enjoy what I enjoy.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So like all the new riders, come on fucking down. Dude. If you have a question, I don't give a fuck what question it is, and that's the way I want to do the shop and shit. Like, come on in, dude. I'm gonna fucking any question you have. I'm not gonna be it's secret. Like, you know, some shops do. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't tell you that because I'm gonna make money off of it. I don't give a fuck. Come on in, dude. You have a question, I'm gonna tell you all the fucking about it.
It's just a new generation. It's a new era that we're in, man.
Yeah.
And like, there's this stuff on YouTube, and it's like a bunch of people, but the most popular one is called like black people, what is it? Reacting to like white music or something, or like old music or something, right? And it's a trip. Some of them, it's like really funny because they're like, "What the fuck is this shit?" You know. But some of it, it's like they've never been exposed to this shit.
Yeah.
So like in relation to it,
Cultural, bro.
exactly. So like they hear some really cool ass shit. Like if you want to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole, just go and look at it and go watch it because they'll expose them to people like I don't know, maybe not Whitney Houston, but like Bob, James Brown, or I don't know. They'll introduce them to some like old R&B, soulful, like fucking really good, like when singing and music was fucking
Some
music,
real shit.
like soul music. It had instruments and it had
It
all
was
that
made
shit.
by instruments, not computer.
But they don't know exactly. They don't know any of that. These are 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds. They were fucking born in the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
We're talking music that was developed or shows or that were made back in the 60s and 70s. They
You
were
know-
hits back then. They
you
don't know them, but they react to them like, oh, fuck. And I feel
Yeah.
like when you're talking about the Beakla shit and you got guys that are 20-year-old and look what we did. We put a 21 and we put an 18 on the front like it's never been done. Part of it makes me go, and it's like with the
You haven't been
bagger
exposed
shit.
to it.
You haven't
Yeah.
been exposed to
I get
it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's totally okay for people to be
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's just called not, I guess, ignorance a little
But
bit.
they're passionate about it in their own little way.
But that's okay. But before you go, like,
Talking shit, I think you should do like check your
bingo,
history.
bingo. That's what you need to do.
Don't say I started this
Bingo.
without knowing. You know what I mean?
And it's not even I started it.
No.
And it's not even
It's not about that.
It's not about that, or it's not I had it first, or it's never been done. It's so hard, it's damn near impossible to fucking do something that's not been done
Yes.
in the year 22
Yeah.
on a Harley that's been around since 1903.
Well, because if
Fucking
you make a
biggest-
statement like that, you're like telling them like, well, fuck you. Like, even though you've been doing it for 20 years, I'm the one doing it fucking right. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that. And that's not what it
Yeah.
is, man. It's not a competition. We're not living this fucking. This is our life.
I don't know if
And
you
you're
guys,
saying we're not fucking pretending to fucking do this. This is our life.
if you guys are like, I was mini trucking and shit like that, right? And back in the day, I kind of grew up with the internet, so to speak. I kind of like when it first started, I got into it and it was available
You guys
to
can
me.
dial up.
So yeah, I had that AOL shit. No,
Oh shit.
I had all that shit, right? And so
They
back then,
invented a calculator in your age. Homie, I just came to your birthday. I know how
Get on
old
both
you
of us, bro. Hey, cheers.
Talking about the internet.
The way we fucking the way
Hey,
that
you
we're
guys don't know about
the way that we're talking.
He's like,
Now,
fuck, get off the phone, mom!
nowadays you come on a fucking fax number and shit.
Yep.
Bro, and that's like we're not here talking like complaining or that's not what we're doing right now. We want you to just be humble as fuck, share the passion. Everybody's fucking welcome.
Well,
But like, it's hard for me to explain that.
We're
shit,
just
dog.
being real, bro.
Yeah.
well, I think
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
sorry
We're
to
not,
say,
but there's people out there who'll be watching this show, and I'm like, oh, they're just fucking.
Don't get
bitching and
mad.
complaining.
Hey, we're
We're
born,
not.
born and raised in this
We're
shit,
fucking
bro.
not.
I have a
That's not
picture.
You're
I have my
welcome to
picture
fucking
of
join us and
myself
show.
on an
Crap,
84
you could
FXR.
throw it here
You know
or
what I mean?
in the front over there.
And
As a-
I'm
as a
sure Ray,
child,
I'm sure Ray would welcome somebody that's like what we're like. They feel like that we're talking about them. I'm sure you would welcome them here
Oh.
just to hear their fucking difference.
I'll
of
always
their
wanna have
their
conversation.
perception.
Yeah, of course.
Because
it's
in
conversation.
reality, it's to be a fucking perception.
I'm always open to conversation. It's the most important part. If we don't have conversation as a society, we're fucked.
Yep.
Like we are fucked. But I was mentioning the AOL thing and the internet thing and all that shit back in the day, right? The reason I say that is because before Instagram and all that other shit, there was what if you guys ever fucked
MySpace.
with though. No, even before that shit, like where you would go and find fucking information was like forums. Did you guys ever fuck with forums? and
I
shit?
still do.
And there's
forums.
still a couple. So I was like a big fucking like S10 guy, right? And I was a mini truck guy. And so there was a couple of forums that were S10 related that I went to. And what I found out really quick, because I was doing my research on it when I was 15. That was when I was in the truck, 15, 16 years old. And what I found out when I'd go to these forums and I'd ask a stupid fucking question that it was like, oh, how do you lower the truck, or what type of fucking spindles do you use to lower it 2 inches? Because it's the stupidest, most common fucking question in a mini truck world. 2-inch Beltec drop suspension, done and done, right? But if you went and ask that question, or you'd get roasted, you get fucking some shit talked to because that question has been asked and it's been repeated, and that information has been out there for so long.
We
and
haven't been
people have
exposed
been
to
told. Well, one, you haven't been exposed to it, which is why you're asking the question.
Right.
But you have to just go and do a little bit of fucking research. You know, never be the fucking guy that, hey, what pipe is that? Hey, what fucking fairing is that? Hey, what type of bars are those? Yeah, cool, fucking asking all that shit. But the shit has
It's
been
out
out there for so long, and Google exists. You can just you don't even have to type that shit in anymore. You can say, hey, Google, what type of fucking exhaust is it? I don't fucking know. But it exists out there. Do a little bit of fucking information and a little bit of digging, and fuck, you will be amazed. How, that's a tendency
Do a
how I
little
go
bit-
down the
a
fucking
little
YouTube
more,
rabbit
yeah.
hole, you know? But I know, but people will take exactly what you're saying as shit talking,
Yeah,
and
we're not
they're
doing-
throwing
yeah, it's
shade
not
and
about
do anything
that.
like that. Listen,
No.
I want people that are out there to be embrace this shit like I have, because I don't know. I know Joe, you do. I know Danny, you do. Roach, I know you fucking do, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the four of us at this table, there's something about this lifestyle and this shit that we just embrace and we live and we breathe in, and we,
It's
but
life.
not because we fucking like it's like cool to us.
No,
I mean, it is cool. Fuck it. Don't get me wrong.
We're fucking passionate as fuck about it.
But like, it's fucking.
I'm not saying that other people are not, but it's just like this is what
It's just part of the blood.
Yeah, it's not a fake. It's not a
No.
front. It's not any. It's not for the gram. I like posting
No.
a cool picture on the
Of course.
gram. I like.
I
you
just
guys-
want to ride all the
Yeah,
time.
I like you to double tap on my
That's
shit.
it.
I ride
Yeah.
when I can, bro.
Yeah.
Ride when I can, I can. You know,
Yeah.
most of the time when I can.
I was
Kids,
telling
man.
Ray, is like, I went to LA all weekend, and then I made sure I picked up my bike and go for the ride, dude.
Yeah.
Even if it's just down the street, dude.
That's
Fuck,
it,
I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I just want to go for the ride.
That's
You know what I mean?
man.
That's all I want to do. That's
real.
all I think about. Monday morning, I clock in. I'm like, fuck, man. When can I bring my bike to work? And Wednesday I have time. I
Yeah.
gotta do this. Yeah, I'll do it Wednesday. Cool.
Yeah.
Thursday too. Fuck it, Friday too.
And-
Saturday I'll ride all weekend.
And I think that's what you're saying right there. When you break it down, that's what separates. And I'm not trying to make it sound like us at this table are any better than anybody or anything.
No.
But I think that mentality and that
Big
way of
one,
thinking
yeah.
is what kind of separates like lifers or real fucking hardcore enthusiasts
Yeah.
versus just like, I got a bike because it's cool and my friends have one and it's cool to go on the weekends and shit. That mentality of right there is like, when can I get back on this fucking thing? When can I make time to
Will
get
you
back
jump
on
on
this
your
fucking
bike just
thing?
to go umpire a game? Just to
Yeah,
get on your
yeah.
bike?
Yeah.
You know,
I had no.
Same thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'll jump on my bike just to
Just do-
ride to
just
the draft, bro.
Yeah.
Just have a couple
Yeah,
beers,
all
bro, and
day.
then ride back home.
Yeah.
You know what's
days.
crazy is
Just to get that little bit of like, even if
Yeah.
I'm third gear the whole way there, like
Yeah.
it's just to get
Yeah.
that little bit of
Just
something.
sounds like, you know?
what's crazy is when I first got the FXR, I was riding it everywhere, dude, when it was running. Right?
Once every 3 weeks.
Yeah. But I had
Never
one.
have to carry tools when you ride
Right.
with an FXR.
So
Just call
I
it
had
truck.
one of my uncles. He was like, oh, he's just because I was putting in work, dude. I was just everywhere on the bike. He's like, he just got a bike. He's gonna be out
Excited
of it,
about it.
dude. Haven't missed a weekend, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
still waiting for that love to
Yeah,
just
You
come out.
won't, bro.
It's been years, you know what I mean?
If that's what you are and what you feel
Yeah.
like, you're not, it's not.
There's people that do it for separate reasons. They want the loudest system.
Yep.
They want to go to the bike night. They want to do this. They want.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that stuff. I
Yeah.
just want to go for the ride, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care if I ride with 10 people. I don't care if I ride by myself. I don't care if I go down the street. I don't care if I go cross country. I just want to go for the ride.
And to put your point, dude, what you said is that everyone has a different reason to be in it, and that's all
That's
right.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
totally your reason. Whatever your reason is to be in it, our reason is more of the ride and the wind and the sound and the smell and the fucking everything
Oh,
else
yeah.
that comes along with it, dude.
You're
That's
fucking right, dude.
that's my
The
fucking
ride,
reason for it.
the
You know?
ride and my homies, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the end of it.
It's a good time, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's the ride and the homies at the end of it, man.
Well,
Especially if you have a good one, Jim.
All an ass, man. Hey, I think on that fucking note, that seems like a really good fucking place to fucking like.
We should go up to that 166 where I broke off, where the county line is.
Yeah.
I think you guys would love that.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Where is it?
Down.
You hit
San Luis?
you hit the 33 all the way up to the 166, and then you come up and you take this little back road, dude. It's like nobody's on that road. It'll take you all the way up to San Luis Obispo.
Nice.
Is it the 58?
Yeah.
It's a nice
Oh,
road. I just did that.
That is dope.
I just did that. I did it, and we can do it the same. I don't know which way you went, but we went all the way up Ojai and then we cut over through, not all the way to the 166 before, where you would go towards Pine Mountain.
Oh, okay. No, I went on.
So I cut through Pine Mountain, and then I came all the way back around the fucking 58, and then all the way along that ridge, and then I popped out over there
It's
in
nice,
San
man.
Luis Obispo.
Yeah, it's nice, dude.
Yeah, it was a nice fucking. When we did that Nascimento fucking thing a couple of weeks ago, we took the long fucking way to go. So, but it was a really good fucking ride, dude. You pack a couple tall boys in the fucking
Good to
bags
go.
or something, dude.
Yeah.
You're good to go, dude. You can fucking get
That's it?
lost.
Gotta go.
Where you going?
Hold up, we're
We're about to finish up right now.
Kids.
Stand by 5 minutes.
Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Where'd Joe go?
Who
We're
did
going to go
say
fucking take a
stand
leak,
by?
so we say stand by.
That's Erica. Fucking Puss
That's
in Boots.
Erica, by the way. Puss in Boots, man. So, hey, let's wait for fucking.
Oh,
Let's wait for fucking. Hey, Joe, we're gonna come wrap this up, homeboy. Fucking pinch it, dog.
Pinch it.
Pinch that shit, man. Hey, I do appreciate you guys fucking rolling by, man. Hope you guys had a fucking good. So, Roach,
Yeah.
I'm glad you fucking. Now,
You fucking cornered me.
I
dude.
did. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm gonna fucking get you over here and do a little solo one. All I gotta do is offer you guys beers and food, and that's
That's
all it fucking takes. Not
That's
even
it.
that shit. That's just a good ass fucking time in the garage. Here comes Joe. Here comes Joe. So 1K. Let's plan that
Let's
one.
plan
I'm gonna
1K.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
figure out some dates. I'll throw some dates out there for you guys, and then
Can't
we'll
tell
see.
me pinch
you
it,
know,
bro,
what we
it'll
can
burn.
fucking do. Shit. Joe, we're just talking 1K. That's what we're gonna fucking try and play. I'm gonna get some dates and see if we can't maybe put something together, you know.
Sure.
And I'll make a loop where we are back home sleeping in our beds.
I'm down
Same
for
night,
that.
dude, because I think it's the best way to fucking
Good
run it.
fucking time.
Yeah.
See
Yeah,
something
yeah.
cool and see some good shit, man. And
All one
you
day.
know, yeah,
So,
all in fucking one
leave,
day. Man.
leave early, get home
It'll
real
just
late.
be a good long
I'm good
one
with that.
fucking day of riding, dude.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
good with
so
that.
I'll figure
I
it
know
out
if I ride with him, I'm good on gas because when he has to fuel, I have to fuel.
and we won't be doing we don't have to be doing 90 the whole fucking time.
70 miles, bro.
I'm good with that. Homeboy has a bigger tank, and I'm still.
Well, homeboys, I appreciate you guys fucking
Cheers.
rolling over. Last words, cheers, guys. Thank you guys for coming and killing
Cheers.
these
I
beers.
appreciate you guys inviting me.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
times, yeah.
The garage is always fucking open. You guys know that. Real quick, Too Fast Roach, is that what the Instagram is
Yes,
for anybody
sir.
that wants to fucking meet up?
Yes, sir.
Link
Too
up with you.
fast. Sometimes.
Too Fast Roach. Danny,
Custom cycle.
Danny's Custom Cycles is what it is on Instagram, and then
Black Sheep Diner 33.
Black Sheep Diner 33.
One Up Crew, too.
Then the One Up Crew also.
One
Go
Up Crew
check
as
all
well.
them out, man. These are all the homeboys. Just like anybody else, man. If you guys want to come and ride with me, come and hit me up. And any of these guys right here, we just gave the grams out
We're
and all
not-
that shit. Roach
Sure.
might not message you, but that's all right. Roach might not message you back, but
You'd be all right.
but if he does, he'll go with fucking Bob out with
You
you
want to
guys.
ride with Roach, hit up the One Up Crew.
Yeah, hit up
Yeah,
the One Up Crew. Roach will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good shit, guys.
Everybody's fucking welcome.
Hey,
All the time.
One
all the
more.
time.
On another
fuck
note,
yeah.
Ride a Hope, November 6th.
Right, a whole
Oh,
November
thank you.
6th.
If
Yeah,
anybody
thank
wants
you.
to roll out, we will be there at
Yes,
Conserve
we fucking
Fuel,
will.
Halleck, and the 126 at about 8:15.
Perfect.
Kickstands up 8:45.
We'll be there. That's
Yeah,
the time, baby.
Do it.
So that is actually 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at the calendar.
It's
2
a
weeks.
Sunday.
It's on a Sunday. Oh, okay. So it's actually 2 weeks from today. So I do plan on getting out
Ride for
there.
hope.
I may podcast out there. I may not, but I do plan on being out there nonetheless, whether it's riding or podcasting, possibly both, depending if I can fucking make that work out. Roach, you rolling out to that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Danny, you're
I'll be
rolling,
there.
bringing a crew, One Up
Yeah.
Crew's rolling.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're going to have a good fucking time.
Yeah, we're
So-
gonna have a nice little,
Bring
little
your
crew
people.
from our area.
Bring
So
your
I
people.
bring everybody. Let's meet up where he said.
Yeah.
On Halleck.
Yep.
What,
Look on the post. Look on Danny's, Roach, everybody's post.
I'll tag it.
We'll
You
be
tag
there.
us. We'll
Yep.
fucking
So,
post up
so
when
the
we
so the
fuck up.
plan is, we all have a pretty good network of friends. Our plan is to get a good group from this area to go out there, man.
Okay.
Support,
Yep.
support the
Support
cause.
the
It's
cause.
it's basically a ride against cancer. Let's fucking go.
I'm down for it. I'm with it, man.
Well, you guys are my homies, so.
Yeah.
So you guys are going.
We're going. So, all right, homeboys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a damn good rest of the night. You motherfuckers get home safe. All right, later.
All day. Peace.
Well, thanks, fuckers. Appreciate that shit, man. That was good. That was over 2 hours, man.
Fuck.
Hey, I
Went by
dude,
quick.
Dude, as soon as you hit me up, I was like,
That's what you do every Sunday.
That was a good time, bro. I knew it was just gonna be a good bullshit. Dude,
No,
fuck.
no agenda.
Half of it was about fucking roaches knives and fucking. And what else are we talking about?
Fucking
Fucking,
5,000 followers.
No.
I don't want that.
and fucking sponsors on chaps.
What are you looking
Oh, don't do it.
Hey dog, I'll go for chaps.
That's what
Yeah, I got stories for days on all the stupid shit that's happened to me, dude.
Where are you putting glass at? I don't see any glass in
I
there.
mean, sir.
Is there glass over there? Yeah.
Just put it right here, sir. Let me get it for you, sir.
So it's a fucking jump a wire, dog.
I've been inside.
Yeah, leave those here. That's good.
Just turn this table. Do the girls go sleepy?
Yeah, Hannah's been out for a good bit. She's in her bed right now.